Welcome, welcome everyone to the 127th episode of the Home Theater Hub, where we discuss all things home theater. I figured I'd add that in there, right?
At least we try to.
We try.
Try to discuss all things home theater
Sometimes
and a little bit more, like how Paul's camera is not working properly right now, or he's doing something to it.
He's just giving us the red light district vibe.
So what's going on, Ike? How was your week, sir?
Good. Just glad to be here. It's Thursday, time to relax, but it's been a busy week.
Absolutely. I can
A bunch
attest
of
to
sick
that.
kids. They didn't go to school for the last 3 days, so it's like busy.
Daddy duty.
Yeah. Well, we're here. Time to relax.
I hear
Looking
you.
forward to the show.
Very good. Very good. And how about you, Abe? How was your week, sir?
had a good week. Just a lot of work here in the office, but managed to help my wife with a lot of gardening activities, helping her with the garden. And I built a nice little picket fence around the perimeter of her garden so that she can keep the rabbits out. So that's
So I have a question. Did you 3D CAD the garden area first?
actually she did. She did she did a layout in CAD of everything that was going to be laid out of where she wanted to plant and the sizes of all her little yeah. I was like, oh my god! I was like, I saw it. I said, that's ridiculous, but okay, but that's what we do.
Wow.
So
Did
I
she make a
find-
little template of each plant?
Ooh,
I
that
wouldn't be
is not
surprised if she
good
did. You just
news.
didn't tell me. But yeah, she had it all labeled and where the carrots are going to go, where the potatoes are going to go. So yeah, she's pretty organized with that. So, but it looks good, And we've already gotten to eat food out of the garden. Already had carrots and potatoes. And tell you what, it's nothing like homegrown potatoes. I'm pretty
Homegrown?
impressed.
You just split those in half and you put them like in the ground, right? To grow more?
Well, you age them until they get the little bumps on them.
Buds, right?
Yeah, and then she just planted in the dirt, and then it's amazing. After several months, you've got like a dozen or more potatoes. You just pour the dirt out, and they're all there. So it's pretty amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy talk. Crazy talk. How about you, Paul? How was your week, sir?
It was good. Busy. Worked a couple late nights, but other than that, good. I got a lot of stuff on my long list done this week. So always good to do that. Got the CVT oil changed in the Subaru, which is a pain now because you can't just fill it. You gotta, read the temperature of the fluid with an OBD2 sensor that has that feature.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but they charge you like $500 to do it at a shop.
One oil change.
This is the CVT, the transmission oil, the CVT oil. Yeah. So, everything gets more complicated because anyways, cleaned the garage, did a bunch of other stuff. So all's good.
All's good in the hood, huh?
Yeah. And work late. I got to work tonight even.
Oh, trust me. I literally, my wife was telling me just the other day, she's like, you sure this job's worth it? You've been working every day for the past 2 weeks, I've been working every day till like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Oh,
Starting at like 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's because I'm shorthanded. I have I have guys, that are out. We originally had 3 routes out. Then I had another guy go on leave, leave of absence. Then I had another guy get injured. So it's just I've been a technician, a branch manager, an operations manager, a salesperson, what you name it, a biller, everything for the past couple of weeks. It's just been crazy. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So
I used to work those hours back when I was in my 20s.
I can't complain because, normally I go into, I start my job about 6:30, 7 in the morning, and I'm usually out of there. Usually out when I do I drop my son off to school. get to the office a little bit later than most people, you know, and then I'm usually leaving the office by 2:30, 3 o'clock. So I can't complain, right?
Yeah.
It's a, you know,
Got to take the good with the bad.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah. I hear you. That's kind of how it is a
You
lot
know,
of
you
places.
just got to get the job done when you got to get it done.
Yeah.
So,
Got to get her done.
so
The good thing is you're able to do what you're supposed to do, right? It would suck if you needed to be any of those things and didn't know how to do it.
correct.
And then nothing
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah. We can do all this job.
Yeah. If you can do it, that's actually good. That makes you a good leader because some
Yeah,
of them don't even know what to do if they have to. So
for sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. No, there's times that, you know, you want to bang your head against the wall, but then when you sit back and reflect, you could think, you know, it's the way you look at it, right?
yeah.
Hey, look, I get to do these things, right? I could be unemployed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
that
you
is
know what I
true.
mean? So
Yeah,
it's just the way you
Yeah.
got to look at life, right? You know,
yeah.
I get
Yeah.
to do these things, and that's the way I look at it. So
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I say I
hear
can't
you.
complain.
I agree
I
with
feel like
that.
I'm unemployed right now.
Ah, sorry,
Work
man.
is so slow.
Sorry to hear about that.
Hey,
What's going on,
Anthony,
Anthony? Welcome back, sir. Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah.
what's happening, buddy?
So,
How's it going, Abe?
how was your week, Anthony? What you been doing?
I did some training today, like work training. That meaningless, like just sit in front of a computer kind of crap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
Yeah.
stuff that you got to get done. This was every 3 years, and it was just like terrible stuff you got to just sit through every 3 years.
Yeah. Now we have to sit through being a, you know, treated company and all that corporation. You got to go through those, you know, training lessons, ladder safety, this safety,
Yeah,
you know, hazmat, you know, all kind. You got to do all that stuff every single year. So
yeah.
Yeah,
As owner of a company, you feel like you shouldn't have to do it, but I still do it.
Hey, yeah.
So I schedule all my guys to do it, and I just do it the same day and just go and suffer. We all suffer together.
Got to set the example, right?
You know, I was one of the
Right.
few people who actually liked the OSHA training.
Oh
I
God,
worked
you
at
suck.
the store.
Why would you ever?
I like it.
What's wrong with you, Abe? Kick him off the island, man. What the hell's wrong with him?
Because of that, I learned the proper container you should have gas can. And, you know,
no.
they went through this whole thing about how to have the proper can. It should be made of metal, should have a release valve. Hey, I never knew that. I was always putting gas in a plastic can. I said no, so I brought me an OSHA-approved gas can, and I was so happy about it. I use it today. It actually was the best thing I ever bought, as far as for my lawn equipment.
Wait till you take the competent person training.
I
Yeah.
got my OSHA certificate, man.
But when you take the competent person training, then you'll be excited if you like OSHA, because that's all about like working from heights and safety gear and, you know, harnesses and everything else like that. It's
Yeah. All we
But, you
do.
know, I tell you, my favorite though was going to these job sites, and I don't know if you've ever gone to these commercial job sites where in the elevator they have these horrific pictures of like all the mangled, you know, legs and arms and hands of people who have been injured on the job to scare you so that you do the right thing. They're posted all in the elevator when you're going up and you see all these like really horrible pictures. But it's there to get you to follow the rules. But it's interesting. Or people who did not follow the rules.
yeah.
You're
No,
not
it's
converting me.
Yeah, that's
Not that I'm saying I'm
We're
an
just
evil
gonna
now.
act like
I
this
hate on it,
segment
but I
did not
like
happen.
you know,
Bureaucracy.
at least knowing.
Where's that flashlight? Look at this, all of you.
Exactly.
We'll forget the OSHA segment ever happened.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So thanks for the update on this, because I had not seen this.
Yeah, I just saw
really?
that, man.
I did not know
that's
that.
sad, man.
Magic put this one in the chat here. Sadness in the NASCAR world. Kyle Busch dies at 41.
Wow.
That's awful
Yeah,
young,
leader.
man.
Oof.
That's
That
awful
sucks.
young. Sorry to hear that. Condolences to his family.
Hmm.
Not a huge NASCAR fan, but definitely know who Kyle Busch was, you know. So
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's sad story. I was just looking here. They says the cause of death, they don't know exactly what it was, but was hospitalized for severe illness.
Mm.
And had been dealing with a substantial cough and sinus cold for several weeks.
Mm.
Pneumonia or something.
Yes,
Maybe he has
something like
something,
that.
Sepsis or something. Man, that's sad.
Yeah, that's sad. Sorry to hear that, but thanks for giving the update on that. You know,
Yeah, I had no idea.
I know.
yeah, I've been buried under my work computer with my apps and no outlook on to the other side of the world for the past week. I've just been buried in and everything, so it's been pretty busy. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to break the news. I wasn't able to do my homework,
Oh,
and
I did.
I didn't even watch a movie. That's how busy I was.
Oh, damn.
That
Wow.
one, oh man, that one I agree with you. I did not too.
You didn't
Yeah.
do it either, Ike?
I
You
mean,
already watched it.
I brought the
He already
homework.
watched it, so you
I
would.
brought
Yeah, he
the
brought
homework.
the
You
Oh,
wouldn't
that's right.
have
You
to
already
Because
watched
then-
it. Yes, that's right.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to your feedback.
If the two of you have watched it, by all means, you guys.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
you
Yeah,
guys
we can
still
talk about it.
We'll have
Yeah.
to definitely talk about it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Now
'cause
I can talk about what I'm excited about. So I finally got this in the mail. So
Avatar.
yep. So
Special
I'm
deal
looking.
I see your avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, went back up.
Back up. Yours is Avatar,
I had a
Fire and
feeling
Ash.
that.
Oh, you guys.
You got the steel
Oh,
book collectible.
I already showed
I got.
you.
You got the 3D one, man.
I got the 3D,
I wish I got it.
ahead.
I wish I got the
Yeah.
3D. I can't even find it anymore, man.
Exactly. I see your avatar and I raise you 3D.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. That was an investment right there. Where'd you get that one from?
Oh, that actually.
I
that
actually
was-
pre-ordered it and then I canceled it. I was like, oh, crap.
Oh.
And then I went straight for the steelbook because I
Yeah,
didn't want
no.
to pay for both of them. I love
Luck-
Avatar, but not that much.
What's
to
the
pay
guy?
for both.
What's the name? Cameron? Is that who produced this?
James
Cameron?
Cameron.
Yeah. So luckily he has enough clout that I didn't have to order this from Japan. This was actually on America's
Yeah, it was
Amazon.
on Amazon.
Yep.
Wow.
So
But now
normally
it's
I have
no
to order
longer
my
there.
3D from Japan or from Russia or
It's no
wherever
longer
else.
there though.
No, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Completely
are-
gone.
People are selling them for like $80 and $100 already.
Oh, wow.
So I think I paid like 30 bucks for it, 39
I
bucks
have
or
not
something
seen
like
that movie.
Yeah, so I started watching it with I started watching it. My son was coming in and out of the room, and I didn't watch the 3D version, but my wife and I were watching the 4K version on Kaleidoscape. I bought it day one from the Kaleidoscape. So I
Oh wait, it looks like it's on Amazon right now.
oh yeah, again.
Well, do you want to bring that and remove the? If you haven't removed the case, have you removed it? Yeah, slide. I just wanted to see, make sure. Yeah, it's the same one. Yep. Okay, it's going straight in my cart. Damn, it's 41 bucks though.
That's a 4K UHD version? Oh, that's a 4K
That's the
Blu-ray.
3D version.
3D Blu-ray.
Just 3D Blu-ray.
3D
It's
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
They
what a
don't
lot
make-
of people do, Abe, with this is they'll take the audio from the 4K because it'll be in Atmos, and then
they'll
they will
mux
take
it.
the video
Yeah.
from the 3D, and they'll
And
do what's
it'll-
called muxing it, putting them together. So now you got the full Atmos version along with the 3D.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, sit.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, because and from what I understand, this is it says it's a 4-disc set, so there's actually 2 discs. So there's an intermission. You got to get your ass up and you got to turn the disc, unless you burn it like I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless you have
Yeah, you got to burn it to
Layer.
overlay the soundtrack from the 4K, right?
Yeah, if I do that, yes.
No.
Yeah. So,
And
but no.
I'm just gonna wait for you to let it burn. Let it burn. Let it-
No, so the movie was the movie's your typical, Avatar, movie. I want to see what the 3D looks like.
It should
I
look
was
amazing.
Shane Lee's got a great review of both the 4K and the 3D. on his channel. So if you guys go out and check him out and say,
Okay.
check that out. Look at this. We got YouTube royalty in the house here. We got Scott Base brings us together. What's going on, sir? Oh, it could be Cat too. So maybe it might be Cat. I'm not sure. Just
Mr.
Scott
Bass
and Kate.
and Mrs. Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
and Mrs.
Mr. and
Bass.
Mrs. Base.
Yes. Man, loving the fact that you got, some super support from everyone and in the community. I saw that you posted that the channel had like 1 million views on it.
Oh wow,
Dang.
Which is absolutely fantastic.
that is great.
So glad to see that you're doing so well in the community, Scott. You're definitely an inspiration in the community. So and
Yeah.
and Croson puts in the Mr. Fitzer puts in the applause.
Yeah. I didn't applaud, but
Oh, you didn't
me.
do that?
That's
That
what
was
I
that was Abe adding the applause.
Yeah.
Mixed up with A. We all have the ability now, right?
A little bit more boobily.
Oh, boobly, boobly.
Yeah, this is
Ah,
gonna
the rubber.
be
Melted ice pop.
The man loves
Yep.
his booblies.
Mm.
Cherry lime raspberry. Okay.
Yep. Not even sure what it's. What
That
it's
would
gonna
be a
taste
good
like.
mixer. I got a feeling that would
Well,
be
it
a
says
great mixer with
melted
I
some
think
ice
all of
pop.
these are good mixers because they're all 0 sugar, 0 calories, and 0
That would be a
carbs.
great-
Did it
that would
say
be a good
melted
mixer.
ice pop?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
I think that would be a good mixer with some like Grey Goose or something like that. It would-
Mm-hmm. I've got my next one is grapefruit.
Oh,
That
okay.
would be, that would be a good mixer as well.
Does it come in a variety pack, or you
You can
buy?
get variety pack, but that only has lime, blackberry, and cherry.
I feel like the Fruit Loops of drinks. Then
Mr. Van Gool, welcome back, sir. Haven't seen you for a while. Says he
I
ordered
know.
his sofa baton.
there it is.
Yes.
G3. Can't wait to get it.
Trust me, you will like it.
Oh, look at this. He's got it handy.
Look at
That was quick draw McGraw
you
right
guys.
there.
Sofa baton.
Mhm.
Because I'm working on it.
Let
But
me see.
yes, you will love
If you
it.
miss Harmony, you'll love Sofa
Um,
baton.
They put in some work on this, man.
Okay.
You know, so I'm testing it out. I'll be
How do
setting
you
it
like
up
that with compared to
for the
the
theater.
was it Ava one?
I don't have the
We didn't get the Ava,
theater,
yeah.
so we didn't. I didn't proceed with it.
So I have
I just
one
skipped out
question
from
on the remote. Does it show the artwork of what's playing?
No,
No, that is that you will get from what's it, Control 4.
Control 4,
Yeah.
and I think Ava probably does that too.
Yeah, I think
The
so.
the unfolded circle does
Unfolded
really good
too.
with that.
Yeah,
Like your Arvolution, Kaleidoscape, Apple TV, all of it will show up on the unfolded circle. And the Ava is pretty much only right now the Kaleidoscape.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
now you're gonna make me go get that unfolded circle, but I haven't seen a lot of reviews
It
from
ta-
it. Spleefy, except for Spleefy and just a
It
handful
takes
of
a
people.
lot of work, dude. A lot of work. It's like the Ava is like the Harmony, just like super easy setup. But the unfolded circle takes a lot of work, like days.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
do you have to
even then-
program all the APIs? And,
it's basically built
so
for Home Assistant.
They have some pretty good community. It's all community driven. So but they have some pretty good community guys. But
Oh, cool.
it's just not as stable. Like it's the only thing. Like I love it. The hardware is better. Like the hardware is so much. It's lighter. It just feels better in the hand. Everything feels good about it. But it's just the fact that every time I turn on Apple TV Flow or the activity, it's just not. It doesn't do it. I have to do it 3 times and make it work. You know, like it's
okay.
and it's just little things like that. Like it's so much better in a lot of ways, but it's just not the stability of the Ava. So
Hmm.
I have both, and I'm tinkering with both because I can't decide because the hardware is better on the unfolded circle, but I like the Ava stability. It's just, and so I'm using the Ava right now, but I feel like they're competing, and it's just I can't decide right now. But right now I'm using the Ava.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's the feedback that I've seen on a couple of the forums. Right, is Unfolded is when they get it right. I think from a software perspective, they
yeah,
already have the hardware. They just need to clean up that software, and that's kind of why I've just hesitated. It's like, do I
So
really
it's
want to?
Unfolded Circle all open source? Since
yeah,
it's
it seems like
all right.
that. Like everything that I'm doing with Unfold the Circle is with
Yeah.
the integrations of the integration guys in the forums. Like,
Hmm.
and one of them,
Okay.
I'm working with him right now. Like, he's making a app for Android to do Epson projector web control.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
and
cool.
it's super cool. Like what he's
Okay.
doing is right now, like he's testing on my projector, and it's not there yet, but like it's pretty nice. Like, and if I can put that app, that APK, which I can right now on the Ava because it's all Android based, so I can just install that on the Ava, which he hasn't even thought about. But it's super easy just to run that, and like the Denon app and stuff like that on the Ava is really nice. It's really
Hmm.
nice to use. So the Hue app and all that kind of stuff. So having access to the Android apps is really the Ava, the
So
benefit.
do you use Home Assistant? Because
I do, yeah.
yeah, because it's basically built for Home Assistant.
So
Like a lot
yeah,
of the
well,
people I know are like heavy Home Assistant
so
users.
I didn't touch Home Assistant with the Unfolded Circle because I wanted it to work without, and so I didn't do it for a long time. But there really is no good way of doing lighting control without Home Assistant with the Unfolded Circle. Like so, I ended up breaking down and doing that, and it works pretty good. Like it's decent, but the Ava is better when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
So Chuck says we get an F for not having any movies, but I think Croson and Abe, both you guys
Yeah,
watched the movies,
Yeah, I
right?
watched a
we'll
couple
get to them.
movies.
They watched a
Yeah, we'll get
couple.
to them.
So
Yeah.
I think he was
quick.
referring to you, by the way.
Yeah, so Rich is asking about the X2. The X2 is obviously is better than the U3 because it's the X2. This is basically a regular remote, like most people want a remote, but on steroids, right? With a
Mhm.
beefed up software. But it's
Now,
almost like your regular universal remote. It doesn't have obviously the whole smart features because it doesn't have a hub,
yeah. Now,
right?
isn't it
But
like self baton? Anyone can program that, but like Ava, it
yeah,
doesn't have to go through quote, dealers
yeah.
or for the most part. Obviously, there's workarounds of that.
My
Yeah,
X2 is retired. My having a remote completely. I don't even. It's just sitting in the dock now,
Hmm.
doing nothing.
Do you think that would be good for like my parents are sitting in the room in our home theater right now? My parents like, and that's kind of like with the old Harmony. I didn't do the Harmony with the screen, but the Harmony with just buttons, and I program it for them, and all I can do is click buttons. Like
Yep.
a solution for that. That's what I kind of looked at that for.
Yeah. So just like you would have with the X2, you can basically set up the programming right for the
Hmm.
different task or whatever you want them to do. Watch Apple TV and all of that, and all they do is just click OK, right? And everything works with the Bluetooth and everything directly. So
All right.
you're not worried about a hub. You're not worried about
But you can customize it to
connections.
say take out like all the fluff that no one needs to get to, like say for an older couple, you can just take out just here's the buttons all you need.
Yeah.
Just press
Yeah.
the button.
Yeah,
And
you
I like the
simplify it.
fact that it has the scroll knob and it actually has the tactile. Not that our parents care about the tactile stuff, but it's like it feels so lightweight.
I tell you
It's
what,
well built.
the tactile, I mean, there was this whole thing about touch panels taking over for a while, but then people realized no, people like tactile.
Yeah, they like the haptic feedback. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no one wants to look.
No,
at
Yeah,
a
if you
remote.
press
That's
it,
the
you
whole
don't know if it
point
worked
of a
right.
damn
Yeah.
remote. It's like, no,
Well-
when I pick up a remote, I want it to be, I could be talking to you and be knowing exactly like, oh
Well-
yeah, I'm turning the volume, turning on, changing sources.
you know where everybody is on the remote. Like,
Exactly.
I remember there was this trend for a while of people wanting to use touch panels, but I still would not just go, all touch panel. Even when I did a theater, I would sell them a touch panel if they wanted that, but I also sell them a handheld remote. You know, it's like, hey, you know, and then they come to find out it's the handheld remote they were using more than
Yeah.
the stupid touch panel. So
The touch panels are
looks cool
cool
when you're-
for a little wowsy pizzazz. Like, oh, cool. You know,
I don't
like
even
on
want to use a touch
Country-
panel.
yeah, but
I think it's good for the what you know for those that don't know how to operate your theater right for family
Mhm.
members or whomever, you know, they come in, they press watch Kaleidoscape, watch whatever, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they can also guide through, you know, like for the Control 4 remote, you can guide through right through all the pictures and you press play right from there. So I think it's good for those of us that aren't very technical savvy, you know, to where you know, you can actually use the remote, you know, because I mean, my wife has called me a couple times and she's figured it out of how to turn on the four steps, right? So she's
Mhm.
figured it out. But then there was a time that I think I mentioned it the other day that I don't know what happened, but I had to reset the Apple TV. It just wouldn't show a picture, so I had to go in there and you know just unplug it and plug it back in. Which you know, if I got that I have the Watt box, so once I have that Watt box set up for IP control, I can just tell her, "Hey, go into the Watt box app, press power off, power on this one, and then it should reset." You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I think a lot of people to just want their remote to just be a remote,
Mhm.
right? And not this complicated stuff where you got to just go through a whole bunch of process. You need this hub.
No,
you gotta
everybody
go into
wants
the
that.
app. You know, you got to go set it up.
Well-
I think majority of people just want something that just works, looks
Yeah.
sleek. Now,
But not-
I mean, I've only had this for like a week now, but you know, I'm hoping that they use the same software that they use for the X2 because that one just works, right? So, but we'll see. Like
Right.
like we always say, you never know.
And
I think
Don,
the just works is pretty important. Like
Yeah, exactly.
that's
Yep.
that's why I think I keep grabbing the Avas when like the usability when I'm using the unfolded circle, it feels better. But when I grab the unfolded circle and I push Apple TV and it shows me an error and I have to click it 3 times to make it work.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
frustrating.
the first one I just put it back and I grab the Ava, I click it, it makes Mad VR work, everything it's just more stable. And so the just work is the most important part of it.
for sure.
Well, Don says something that remind me in commercial jobs that they do, like say we're doing like the theater for the guest of this luxury apartment complex we're working on. We're using a touch panel there, and you're exactly right. For the use where it's multi-use, there's a different variety of people, older people coming in. We use the touch panel on the wall, and we just put the buttons they have to operate there. So that's a case scenario where a touch panel is actually good because they just like
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
it's watch Kaleidoscape, watch a movie, pick the movie, press play, go sit down, you know, or just a
Yeah,
button.
yeah.
That's it.
That's you're right.
And
That's
where a touch panel kind of comes in handy when it's a lot of people say flowing through that area. Whereas you know, having a remote, there, which button do I press? You know,
yep.
I don't want to like give Ava too much credit though, because like there is issues where like so with the unfolded circle, every device I can set hardware buttons to that device. So like with Mad VR, I can have hardware buttons and just control Mad VR like you would with the Mad VR remote. With Ava, you can't do that. So everything is in a flow. So you have like a device flow, but the hardware buttons don't work for anything. So it'd just be
and
like a
you can't
blank screen.
program it.
Yeah, you cannot program the hardware buttons for anything. So like you can run the Denon app on the screen of it, but you can't run like if you just wanted like a Denon specific flow, you can't set those
Yeah.
hardware buttons to Denon for
That
anything.
is
It's
not
like
good.
and you have no control over that whatsoever. So like now I know y'all said that the dealer network thing. Like I'm ignoring that part because that's actually not that fucking real. but like you can't do device specific stuff. So if things fail to start right, you can't just like go to that device.
Let me just turn on. Yeah, let me
You know,
just
like-
turn on my processor
Yeah,
again.
with the UC, you can do that kind of stuff like you could with a Harmony. You could go to the devices, go to the device you wanted to control, and
Yeah.
fix it. But
So
yeah,
a question brought up about the Ava remote said, you can't replace the battery, and AI it confirms that. It says you can't replace the battery in the Ava remote because it's a sealed remote. I mean, you can,
I don't think
right?
that's different.
Anything can happen. You can go into it and change the battery. I'm sure.
Yeah, because
solder a
even with
new
the
battery in,
Harmony,
but-
the Harmony, I replaced my battery in my Harmony remote at
But-
least twice.
Yeah.
Yes. So
That could be true. I don't think either one of the ones I'm talking about could be replaced. But
yeah. So that's a good question of what type of warranty comes with the Ava, right? And if
well, I wouldn't consider any warranty with the UC just because of the Kickstarter thing and the way they rolled that out was pretty nasty. I waited
Yeah.
for 2.5 years for that thing. I have to pay
Oh, wow.
for it.
yeah, well, we saw it at Cedia and they were selling them right there at Cedia. So
So that the Ava, not unfolded circle, right?
Yeah, I'm
yes,
talking about
correct.
UC.
The Ava,
Yeah.
the Ava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ava was within a week from ordering it. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
the
Oh,
UC
yeah.
was 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I think Ava is a much more mature product and service than UC.
I didn't order the Ava for 2.5 years, thinking the UC was around the corner, and just like hanging on, and some a dealer friend just like you can do this stuff yourself. You just gotta work with me and stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
got that one, and then a week later the UC shipped.
That's always the case, right?
Yeah.
But well, speaking about new stuff, I don't know if you guys saw.
Oh.
Who knows Gene Della Sala?
Della Sala.
Gene Della Sala.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a bell. Well, he is selling
Audioholic.
Audioholics. He is selling his Storm processor and Storm amplifier.
Oh wow.
Thought you were
And-
gonna say
With the
selling
trade-off?
Audioholics.
Yeah, no, he is selling the Storm processor that's been
Is
in
he
his
going
theater.
to the CI?
He's going with
And
the CI, I guess.
I don't think so. So
Oh,
he
Lindorf.
promoted. This could be, hearsay.
What's
but,
what's the hot take?
Lindorf?
but he promoted this on his channel.
Oh.
The new MCD 16 channel processor. And as a
Oh.
matter of fact, debuting at the high end Vienna 2026 with Trinoff. Trinoff is going to be the amplifier. So
Gee.
how does Trinoff become the amplifier in this?
Listen, we got some stake in it somewhere.
And per listen audio for the speakers. So, I got to do some research on this thing, right? So I start diving in a little
Yeah,
bit.
DCS audio, right?
Yeah, DCS audio.
Mm.
Yeah. So it looks nice.
I like the build though.
Yeah, it looks really nice. 16 channel discrete. There are multiple DACs in this processor.
Ooh.
So let's see.
Ooh. Ah.
All right, let's see. Yeah.
Oh,
Back.
look at that
Oh, look at
back.
That
Ooh,
BB25 there, I like that.
Days, yeah.
That's a clean backside.
Yes.
I would not use any of those XLRs. I'd use them. Get some Mogamis. Go right to those
Yep.
those connectors there.
All
Yeah,
the
so-
DV25s. Well, I mean, if you're an audio
Hey man.
file guy,
Somebody-
you're
somebody
gonna want
explain-
that
How
XL.
do you have twice the amount of outputs as inputs?
Yeah, there's a balanced analog outs, right?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be the digital signal, right? Those are
Well, you have
So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
6. Yeah.
So I don't know.
As
Maybe
channels.
maybe
Okay, channels. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. so-
well, there's
Yeah.
in. You can have in for your external DACs.
No, it makes sense. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So you'll have a couple
stereo
in-
channels in
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you might have multiple. All right, for
Mm.
So yeah, I think I was reading on this that there's multiple DACs inside of here. Let me see if I can find where it is. Immersive 15.8.8 immersive audio system. Let's see. Where was the 16 channels? 2.6 discrete A.
The Ring DAC. What is the Ring DAC? What is that?
The ring.
There's
Oh.
support. Innovation. Let's see here.
Before we
Yeah.
get too far down the road.
Yeah.
Was it the unfolded circle or the Ava that works best with Home Assistant?
Nope. I think Unfolded was built with Home Assistant in mind. I
Mhm.
don't think
Yeah,
Ava,
well-
I don't think Ava is the best for.
Oh, just I think the power there is with Home Assistant. Like Home Assistant is
Uh-oh.
so fucking good.
Is gray the new
Like, when
black?
it- like
again? See a lot of
like-
gray there. Is gray the new black?
Might be.
yeah,
Are we back there again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
silverish. Yeah,
I like still. I like the black. Leave it black. We can do that silver thing for. Yeah.
What's that? That might be a streamer, right? Yeah.
yeah, that's what that looks
Headphone
like.
amplifier and clock.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You say clock?
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow, that's
That's
a
old school
that's-
Sony,
CD.
man.
that's an
Reminds me of the old
expensive
school
CD
Sony.
player.
Wow.
SACD transport.
Yeah, and I bet you it has XLR. It's all digital, and then you got to convert it to analog, to get it to
Analog.
go out
And
analog.
then you're
to
gonna
go
pay
back
like
into
you're
a
gonna pay
DAC.
like $12,000 for that.
Yeah, I bet you that's expensive.
And you find an old, on Blu-ray with balanced audio outs and do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I was reading. I got to find it. Well, I'll find it a little bit later. But yeah. So
What's
I'm
the draw
think-
here?
I'm sorry.
What's the draw to this?
So my biggest draw was how Trinoff is partnering with another company to
Might be a sister company.
giving them
What
their
if this is their
What if
high
it's-
end brand?
I know,
model?
right? The CI
Yeah,
is
this
like
could
for
be
regular
Trinoff's
folks
high
like us.
end model.
I feel
It's
that
like-
I feel like that somebody that deals Trinoff, like a guy named Abe here, would know that, right?
He probably won't say it on the show. Maybe we could talk about it in the after. Look, he's quiet. Abe is not. He's just quiet. It's like,
Yeah, I don't know nothing, man.
let me check a few emails. I'll figure
here
it
it
out.
is.
He doesn't know anything except NDA. That's all he knows.
So the DCS MCD 16
Yeah.
features
no.
16 channels of high digital performance digital analog conversion using 8 individual ring DACs. Ring DAC circuits.
I'm not familiar with ring DACs. I am not. What is
Yeah,
that?
I have
That's
no
actually a
clue.
new thing I've never heard of.
Yeah,
What are
Ring DAC is the
MFK.
foundation of every
Yes, the unfolded circles are they're like
What-
diamonds.
chosen for its
Ring DAC.
exceptional distortion and
Like
noise
to
performance.
address the question from earlier that technically with Home Assistant you could run that on the Ava, like
Yeah.
so you can make whatever front page, whatever screen you want it to look like with Home Assistant, you could do it. So you could run native Home Assistant on the Ava. Now, the native support of UC with Home Assistant works better. So like getting devices transferred over in between and stuff like that is better with UC, but it's like both. So the power of Home Assistant is really the draw there, and
Yeah.
doing whatever you want to do. There's different ways of doing it and different advantages, but I wouldn't say either one of them is like a reason. If you have Home Assistant in your house, I wouldn't say either one of them is bad to have. Like,
Yeah, and my point was kind of, if Unfolded is a much more open system versus Ava, right?
Unfolded is the one out of the box that you're allowed to do whatever you want with.
Yeah,
Ava
so
is
and that's
out
the
of the box.
perspective I was
You have
looking
to
at.
pay someone to
When-
program.
when Unfolded Circle came out, it relied on Home Assistant so much
Yeah.
that there's a lot of native integration there with the devices, and it does work well, especially like if you have Hue that doesn't have support it has support in UC, but it doesn't work that well. But you go through Home Assistant, and it does work well. Like I can have
Yeah.
scenes that transfer very easily from Home Assistant to the UC, and you can customize those scenes within the Hue app, and they transfer without doing anything to the UC remote, and everything stays way better than it ever did with the Harmony. And so like those things are good, but if you wanted to run Home Assistant on the Ava and have a dashboard just for that remote,
Yeah, it would work too.
and
Yeah.
it would that is also very powerful, and things you can do that you can't do on the UC. So like it's just a different approach for this remote thing, and I'm so like into trying to figure out which one is better, and it's taken forever, and I've had both of them for 6 months and I still can't decide.
Mm.
That's good.
Yeah, they're still pretty cool.
Yeah, I need to reach. I need to set up Home Assistant. Like
The
I have everything.
I've
I
never
just
set
the only
that
thing
up.
left is to build the dashboard. I have zero motivation. I don't even know where to start, but I have it set up that all I need is just the dashboard to be built.
Mm.
And I haven't done that in almost 6 months now. I don't think I'll ever get to do it. I just need to find someone to do it. Where's Derek? Derek was supposed to be helping me, but he's been busy.
Derek's hadn't been on the show for quite some time, right?
Yeah, he's been busy, really busy. So.
Yeah.
I am trying to
Okay,
do
let's
something here.
see.
So let's see.
Well,
Discard.
I know if y'all are interested, I see Anthony's on here. If he wants to, I can share his latest on his new theater design. If you guys are interested in a segment we call CAD drawing live CAD and
Yeah.
in CAD.
So we
segment.
want to do that now or
Or
go
later.
through the homework first?
Oh, I want to talk about homework first.
Yeah, let's
I
go
wanna
through the
know.
homework.
I want to know what Ike, besides the homework, what did you watch any other movies? We know Don did.
No, I did not this week. The kids were sick and home.
No
from school
wonder
for 3 days.
Chuck gave us an F. Damn.
Yeah, that's
I
what
know.
that's what he said earlier. Yeah.
I know, I didn't know, but like I said, I'm
Got a
looking forward
couple.
to. I'm looking forward to this. That's the one
Yeah,
that
that'd be
I'm looking forward to watching this weekend. And then where's Scadio? I got this
He's
from
on there.
Scadio.
Oh,
Speaking of Scadio, I'm trying to set something up here. Now
yeah,
that
he's on.
I gotta
He's
get in
on.
touch with him. I need that out. I
Yeah.
need to get that outboard
So
drive.
thank you, Scadio, for sending this over. I'm going to be testing this out this weekend with Perfecto. And see how it works.
So hold on.
It came in last week. I totally forgot you mailed it. I picked it up today. It's been sitting in the mailbox for like a week now.
Oh my
That's how
God.
crazy my week has been. It
Yeah,
got delivered on
Check the mail.
Thursday. It got delivered last week Thursday. I didn't even check it
Yeah.
till today. So I had to go
Unbelievable.
get it because of the show. So thanks.
So here you go. Speaking of Scadio, drum roll.
Scotty.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Scadio just sent
Oh.
me over a nice, which we're gonna put this in the chat.
Yep.
So Scadio sent me over a well put together Google sheet, right, for you to request a drive for him.
Yep.
Awesome.
Do
Contact
you want
name,
one of this?
phone number. So if you need an optical drive, I'm gonna post the
I'm gonna use the new request form here.
I'm gonna
Alright.
post the request form link into the chat here. So you guys just go ahead and fill out the form, and Scadio will be glad to hook you up with
like
an optical drive that you obviously will pay for, but he will be glad to supply you with the not so shortage of optical drives, because he's doing a good job of finding these things, man. I could tell you a month and a half ago, these things were like hidden under rocks. So
Mhm.
it's-
Yep.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean,
Please support
there's
support
gonna
him
be
if
like
you need.
1,000 in every location just because the companies are like, man, there's an uptick on these.
Yeah. So if you'd like to purchase a drive, that is in the chat for you. So, and I'll try to add it to the show notes too, afterwards. So, just in
Yeah.
case some of you
I'll put it
can't.
in the description. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
if you could do that, put it in the description so that way we can support it.
An appreciated public service there.
I like it.
Yeah.
It looks clean and it supports Windows and Mac too. So,
Yeah.
and this one does 4K UHD too. All of them, looks like just about all of them do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has both internal and external drives. So,
Well, it's flash to be able to do 4K 4K.
Yeah.
And
he's done a few magic in them. So,
Yep.
yeah, for sure. So, well, it was nice of you to bring that up. You didn't even know that I received that there, that Google thing. So, he sent it over
Cool.
via Messenger. So, just want to
Yeah.
support him, support everyone, that we can on the channel for sure.
and
All right.
before we go to the homework though, let's talk about Plex. You want to share that?
Nice.
Oh, you want to get to the drama? Yeah, we need like
What's
little
going
We
segments.
need a
on
little
with
bit of
Plex?
drama, right?
Drama.
Let-
Do we-
Let's talk
Drama
about
of the
Plex,
week.
baby.
Baby.
Let's talk about
Plex is like, I just wanted. Let's just
in the
become
world of
new-
home theater news. Plex
Yeah.
raises their lifetime
this
pass.
this week.
Uh
On
oh.
July 1st, Plex will now increase their pricing to, drumroll, $749
Oh my god.
from $250.
from $250. So $500 increase if you are not a Plex member. This
Yeah.
screams buy me now, right? So
Like it is
I mean,
crazy.
Yeah, that
I
is
paid-
a lifetime pass.
That's the lifetime
So,
pass. But I paid $119
You
for
paid too
this
much.
like 3 years ago.
Hmm.
$119 3
Yeah.
years ago, man.
Yeah.
Or 4 years, somewhere around that region.
So those of you that are
Yeah,
gonna
maybe,
that have not purchased Plex, and you say, well, Plex is better than Kaleidoscape or this or that or whatever.
You better
Yes.
go get your lifetime pass.
Yes, I know, $749 still not the price of a Kaleidoscape, but hey, you know what?
Go get the lifetime pass. Because I think what's gonna happen next is they're gonna put a lot of the premium features behind this lifetime pass.
Yeah.
That's what is gonna end up
$750 is getting to the point to where, okay, now I'm just gonna create my own. If you're already the type that knows how to do servers and set up your own Plex server, and the people that complain about that, right? At that kind of money, it's like, well, I can code my own API to get all the metadata. All I need is a firewall, and most, like, especially if you have Unify, I got WireGuard built into it, so I can stream from anywhere in the world anyway. I mean, you know what I mean? That kind of dough, you're getting to the point to where it's like, now I might spend.
Yeah, so Don, if you now
Well-
get to the plans, go to the top and just click on plans.
It's also exactly to your point is all their customers are already people doing that.
If you click on
Yeah.
plans and scroll down, you'll see the Plex Pass, and you see, if you scroll all the way down, you're gonna see what you're not gonna get and what you're gonna get. So I think, you see, they already put in some of this behind.
Skip intros. You can't do that. Customize. Yeah. Pause. Play. What? Pause.
Download
Playback.
personal media to watch anywhere, no internet needed. Oh, that's pretty good.
How many people are actually using Plex for their stuff
Oh,
and
a
not?
lot.
There's a lot.
ripping?
There's a lot.
There's
Well-
way.
Well, they're
more.
ripping and they're still using Plex to play.
Yeah.
it.
a
Well,
lot of
yes,
people are
obviously,
using it.
but are they not already on Plex Pass?
Probably not.
There's
some
still
people
a-
are using Zadoo. Some people are using
Yeah.
player
some people,
based.
there's a lot of people. Yeah. A lot of people don't Yeah, I don't know why.
I tried
mean,
using
to
Plex
me,
for
it was like,
like photos.
Yeah, and some
stuff,
people
and
probably
yeah.
just do the monthly thing. So it's better to
Yeah.
just get a lifetime at $250, right?
Like I
Because
have
you thought it was cool to just pay, what was it, monthly is $6, right?
Yeah.
So some people might think it's better to just keep paying $6, but if they're gonna spin it up to $700, you might as well just fork out that $250 and just get out of the way
Yeah.
right now.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing I have absolutely zero plans on using Plex.
Yeah,
I don't like that
Here's what I'm worried about. I pay the $250 today, Plex Pass, right? And then 6 months down the road, they come out with Plex Pass Plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With
yeah.
with other stuff, right? Who says they can't do that, right? So
Yeah, well,
I
yeah,
I
they
can't,
can
but,
do that.
but you're paying for
no,
the
no,
lifetime, right?
Reserve.
You're paying for the lifetime, so they're gonna find a way to grandfather you.
I also
They're
don't like that
giving you a
argument because that
lifetime
argument
membership.
is directly against Cloudestate.
yeah.
Because they're giving you a lifetime membership, right? So
You're in your 90s.
they have to find a way to
to
grandfather you into it.
Yeah. The only reason to get Plex really is for the transcode ability while on the go.
Damn.
So Tech
So if
J
you're at a
says-
hotel, yeah. If you're at a hotel and their internet is horrible, you can watch your own media
Mhm.
transcoded down to, dial up speeds at your hotel. As long as your server's well enough to do that. Other than that, yeah, I mean, and nowadays,
if you have friends and family
I don't know if they use
members,
Plex. You can.
you know,
Do they still allow you to use like other people's logins to get into it? Like if
we're,
I remember when
we're
I
not
first
going to
got
answer
Plex
that
on
on
the
the show.
show.
Hey.
well, I mean, yeah, you
We're not going to answer
can't,
that on the show.
Well, no,
you
when I
can't
first got it,
use,
just show my dad what it looks like. 'Cause I said log in, just see what.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this, and so
Yeah.
but
if I was at your house, I could log into any
Yeah, you can log
I
into, yeah.
But
yes.
that's the other advantage of Plex. If you're a Plex member and you don't even have any membership at all, you can still watch someone's content that has Plex Pass.
yeah, something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So you don't even need their account. That's why that's never been a thing for Plex. Because if you just have Plex, the app installed, which you have to, just like anything else, you got to create an account just to install the app. If you have the app, you can watch anyone else's that has Plex Pass.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out
That's
to
why
Tech
people love
Tay.
Plex.
Tech Tay. I was just watching your home theater tour on your channel, so it's good to see you on here, man.
Yeah, that's pretty
Gotta
cool.
get on.
Go
Gotta get on the
check
show
out-
and
Go check
and
out
show
Tech
us-
Tay's channel.
Yeah,
Has
it's
a
an
free-
easy way to share your content where like he's right. Like it's just as easy to create a home theater PC, right? At home. And if you have the whereabouts to create a VPN, but okay, now share that with your grandma.
Yeah.
Let her watch. How is she gonna, watch the content? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, log into this VPN, go here, you can launch this app. No, you're already lost. Done.
Yeah.
Where
I agree with
Plex is just like any other app.
This is all
That's the advantage. You log into
Right.
it, and it's just like launching Hulu. It's just like launching Disney. It's just
simple.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so-
the only advantage of Plex.
Yeah.
And,
So,
you know,
Rod, Plex is here to stay, man. So recently, I dove into the world of the people who are really into like the streaming box stuff, right? We were into the whole ripping. There's another world that is into the NVIDIA Shield and then the own 4K TV and that streaming world that is way convoluted and complex. And those guys use Plex a lot because most people do Plex on the NVIDIA Shield because you can basically run your server on the Shield. So they have a very huge market share in that community that I think is even way more than some of us who are in the quote unquote ripping home theater stuff. So yeah, it's a lot. I think that I don't see what
Hmm.
they're offering that should make that, because 750. That means it's
That's the
jumping to
you can
almost
still do
$15
you
a
can still
month.
do currently you can still do all the same features without the
Yeah,
lifetime Plex Pass, like the monthly. That's what they're trying to force people to do. They
yeah,
want a monthly. They're like, ooh, it's like, it's kind of like, hey, our name started with this unlimited Plex Pass thing, but crap, everyone that used it bought the pass. Well, now we don't have any reoccurring monthly. So it's like, okay, so how are we going to compensate for that?
Mm.
Hindsight. Now they're like, oh, let's just charge 750 for the lifetime. And that'll force everyone to, if they're interested, to test it on a monthly subscription.
because it makes
there's-
me feel like Flex
Yeah.
Pass will go up. They're going to increase it from that $6 that it is.
yeah, and they might do
It's
that
probably
too.
going to go to $15, which is close to what Netflix has.
Yeah. Could be. Yeah. That very well they could do that. But
Yeah.
it's almost like no one's gonna do the lifetime anymore after $750. That
Yeah,
is a
after
lot.
July 1st.
I would not have done that. I would have stuck with my old school Twonky Media.
Yeah. I mean, if you're that into Plex, we're just discussing this because just get it for the 250 and get out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Because if the price goes up to $15 and you pay 15 by 12 months in a year, in 2-3 years, you're paying the same lifetime Plex Pass, right? So
Nas
might as well.
Compares did a price like breakdown, and it was kind of funny
Yeah.
because they said if they increased their monthly fee $5 more for every month that they've existed, they would be at like roughly $1,000 now today.
Yeah.
Versus 750. Now, still more than 750, but what service would last raising the price $5 every month? So your first was $5, your next month is 10, your third month is 15. It's almost equivalent to raising their price like
Yeah.
that much per month from existence. That's how much of a price increase it is.
Most things go up yearly, not monthly, so unless you're on like a promotion type of thing, you know what I mean?
Am
So-
I wrong on assuming that most people who use Plex are ripping?
But yeah, I mean they
Yeah,
rip
I
their
would
content.
say
Yeah,
everyone
ripping.
that's using
Everybody's
Plex
ripping.
is ripping. Yeah.
Yeah, they rip their content and
I would
Put
say
it-
everyone. That's
put it
using
on their NAS and then
And share it
The-
with family
yeah.
and
So
friends.
the
and-
comment you just put up, what is that about?
Hmm?
The-
But
the
this
last-
one,
Yeah.
I think it's trying to tie in the
Well,
current price.
we touched on that. That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. What that doesn't offer you is you walking into a hotel or
Yeah.
you
On the go. somewhere.
giving your friend access, because that's the thing. That's the thing. Number one is transcoding.
Mhm.
So a lot of people, like if you're at a poor internet location, this is exactly how my setup is. I have Tailscale, I have Plex, I have both of these, and my own NAS. I have MB, Jellyfin, Plex,
I have
all
all
on
of
the
them.
same damn NAS in
I
Dockers.
have all of them.
Yeah, I have all of them.
All of them.
And what do I use at home? I use my Zadoo. What do I
Okay.
use remotely? I use Plex. Why do I
Plex.
use Plex? Because I open the app and hit
Transcode.
play,
Yep.
and I don't have to worry about it
Transcoding.
buffering.
Yep.
It auto transcodes. If you're just playing, and even the super nerds, 80 gig media. Yes, that's
Yeah,
exactly what it
yeah,
does.
that's what
That's
the-
the point
That's
of
what the
Plex.
Plex Pass is
It
for.
does
Get a lot of
hardware
transcoding.
transcoding
Yeah.
on the fly. Yes.
Yeah.
That is the point of it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Paul, you kind of answered something I've always kind of had a question about. Is like, there's so many things out there. Like you just said, you've had all of them. But which one do you end up gravitating toward in the right application?
At home, I
Is
use the
Sudoku.
To-Do.
Yeah.
But on the go, Plex.
remotely, I use Plex. Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm away from the house, I use
So,
Plex.
I mean,
Why? Because
yeah,
it's the
I guess
I don't
like,
have to launch tail scale. I don't have to worry about what speed it is. I don't have to, like, if you're doing it on your own home theater PC, unless you made your own transcoder,
Yep.
you're not going to be able to send full bandwidth to every location. I'm on a mobile cell phone
Yeah.
watching a movie, or, you know, at a campsite. We're talking, I've got 3G,
you're
you
on
know.
vacation somewhere.
Guess what? My Plex goes, oh, hold on. Let me transcode that lower, your slow speeds, and boom, and it works.
but
Yeah,
that's
no,
also
I mean, look,
a
why would
factor of
Plex do
bandwidth
that?
and what
So
we have
that's-
to deal with.
part of my issue with Plex is like, yeah, you talk about in a hotel, or you talk about campsite, or you talk about on the
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
right? So I understand if you're, you know, maybe your kids in the grocery cart and you're pushing them around Publix, you can use your Plex or whatever. But if you're in a hotel, more than likely you're on vacation. So why the hell
Yeah.
are you in the room watching a movie?
There are people who
Yeah.
spend time on the road.
Exactly.
man.
Yeah,
That's
I-
just examples. That's just examples. It's not,
yeah.
you know,
I don't
again.
know when I've ever wanted my collection on the go. Now I agree with the sentiment of trying to do that. However, like it doesn't do ISO, so that's already half of the limitation. And
Yes.
it's just I don't like the UI. The UI is fucking terrible.
For the Plex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
most
think
a lot of people like it, but
a
yeah,
lot
I
of
know.
people like
but
the Plex interface.
it
I'm okay
seems
with it.
generic. Yeah, yeah.
It's
nothing
generic,
special.
but who's to say they can't improve on that? And I think again, I think we're looking at it from the hardcore home theater group. We're not even their target market, right? Per se.
Yeah,
It's a lot of the people who are like the own 4K, the Fire TV, the people who do the Nvidia Shield Plex on the Nvidia Shield type people.
Yeah.
Those are the people, and there's way more of them than us who want to be able to watch our 8 gig file, right? Like
Mhm.
the way if you gave me this 80 gigs and then you gave me another of this same movie and it was 20 gigs, I wouldn't want to watch the 20 gigs one. But there's way more people out there who will watch the 20 gigs file than
Yeah.
me, who's crazy about the 80 gigs, and that's who Plex appeals to.
Yeah, I hear you, and I agree with you. I think if it became a factor of using Plex UI, I probably wouldn't rip anything to begin with. Like I would just like concede to something else. Like I don't know why I hate it so much, but it's just
yeah.
like
It's everybody.
it's
That's
so
why there's
janky.
different options. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it
So you
became
would-
more
Like yeah, for me, I would just like I started ripping because I found a different solution than Plex. Because when I was looking at Plex, I was like, this is so janky. I don't want to even get involved. I'm just gonna stream. Like
Yeah, and I think after they started including the whole live TV and all that kind of marketing, it never used to be that way. Once they started adding live TV and all the extra stuff, to me, it
Yeah.
kind of ruined it for me, right?
Yeah.
Because I just want to go on there and see my movies and
And that's another
not
thing.
care about
with-
all the other stuff.
Yeah, with
You know?
Plex, it has an automatic, like, I have an antenna, like HD home run thing with my antenna for my local channels, and I have it just automatically attached to Plex. So, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It's
yeah, I feel like just like you just said with HD Home Run, I used to use that too, and I feel like that was like a old school tie-in thing that used to work really good together. But when I start like I guess I was late to the ripping game, and when I started getting into it, I thought it was too janky for me to get into.
mm,
You know, like I used to deal with the jank of Microsoft Media Center with an Xbox, and
Yeah,
that's how I got
yeah.
my cable and all that kind of stuff. And I used to deal with all that kind of stuff. But
the
Yeah.
jank.
when I got into, if I'm gonna buy all these discs and I want to do all the high quality thing and all that kind of stuff, I didn't want to deal with that kind of stuff anymore. I wanted it to be
Yeah.
easy, and there was something about Plex that always became too complicated, and nobody was ever going to use it. And I never saw a direction for the UI that was going to be okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
like,
let me ask you this: do you like, or have you used Jellyfin or Emby?
yeah, I've used it,
Envy.
but I don't
And
like
those
them.
are pretty similar. So you don't like those either. So
Yeah.
you don't. So do you have a Zadoo or a?
I did Zadoo for a while, and I have an Arvolution now, and I think, like, I think I like the Zadoo in some ways, but the Arvolution scrubs title is so much better than the Zadoo, and I like the feel of
Because to me,
Arvolution better.
those all look the same to me. Like the
I think the
Zadoo.
Zadoo is cartoony, and I can't get over it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey,
Well,
Chad Brubin, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
not.
many flights. I know, right?
Definitely not expected. But thank you for the super chat.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah, copying
But
media to
yeah.
external SSDs is a nightmare. It's it's
I can't get
Gosh,
over
Yeah.
like I'm a little bit. I hate the fact that I'm buying into the Arvolution, have to call up to their servers and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
they're getting me on it, but I hate it.
Yeah,
but it's
you-
working,
it-
and
Well, the newer models were supposed to be able to work offline, but
yeah, there's an offline mode, but it's
Yeah.
not
It's
like
not
I don't
that-
care.
yeah.
Like they're doing something to keep you on track. I don't even pay a subscription. I don't know why they're trying to keep you in, but like
It's all marketed. They got to say that data
So-
to data. Big data is the new crude oil.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
there's evil
So
there.
everybody-
for sure.
everybody needs
I
to-
know there's
everybody
evil
needs to
there.
get your
I'm
data.
yeah,
sitting
they
here
need
with
to they
evil.
need to know what you're watching so that they can sell it to
Hey,
whomever,
Plex
right?
buys it from them.
I want to know. I haven't
But they
used
did.
Infuse.
They
I haven't
made it
used
so much
Infuse
quicker.
in
They made it. The UI is so much quicker, and I asked for it, and I was like beating them up about it on the forums. Oh, beating them up, and they made it so much quicker. They did come back, and they made it so much quicker. But I still feel like they're evil. I don't know why.
Speaking of,
If I don't have an internet connection, I don't get any movies. I don't know why.
speaking of Arvolution, Bill reached out to me last week and this week, actually today. He wanted to bring the
the
TV,
TV.
the TV over, and man, just with work, I've just been so busy, and
Why?
I apologize, Bill.
Mhm.
You know that I wasn't able to get up with you today because my son had a hair appointment. We're traveling tomorrow, so just unfortunately just not a good time. But definitely want to hook up with you and sit down and put the 8K TV to the test. I want to put the 8K to the test because I do have two separate HDMI's running, and I just want to be able to put that to the test in the theater. So, and I appreciate you for reaching out to me because I know that, it's just been, I've been in dark mode for the past couple weeks. So it's just been work. And I mean, I was able to watch 5 movies last week, but that was just because me and the wife decided that we were just going to sit home and do a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, so, so thanks again, Bill. He's going to be traveling too. So I think we'll get together whenever he gets back from where he's traveling to.
Certainly.
So yeah, so I'm really interested. Can't wait to tinker with that and see how it actually upscales.
Okay.
Can I ask him about his evil?
I'm gonna have to use now. I'm gonna have to use mine because I know mine upscales. I haven't even used it. The super
But
fancy to do one.
But does your projector don't push out 8K though, right?
No.
Yeah. See the NZ8 pushes out 8K.
Okay. Cool.
Mm.
Native
Who
or
cares?
is it?
No, it's
Upscale.
scale.
Dual shift. Okay.
Yeah.
I think even the NZ7 does that too. It's 8K too, but
It's all just
Um,
E shifts. It's all
Yeah,
just
it's
yeah,
That's fine.
obviously.
Hey,
That's better.
You can't tell the difference. I mean, it's one of
Freaking
those.
every Epson out there is E shift for 4K.
Yeah, exactly. Every
I
one
mean,
of them.
And then, JVC, I have an older JVC projector that was 4K E shift. So,
Yeah.
and the contrast on that thing is better than the contrast that I have on my NZ8.
Oh,
Wow, that's crazy.
So, mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
interesting. You
So,
JVC people.
love
Yep.
my JVC.
I'm an Epson. Don't put me with those black sheep.
We don't all got those barcode pockets, man. We don't have.
Yeah, that's
Hey
true.
man, hey Anthony, Rich is not going to
Uh-oh.
tolerate any Zidu.
Uh-oh.
Zidu.
Well, he
Zidu.
probably
don't
didn't-
mess with Rich's Zidu, man.
Well,
I got
To
one.
me,
That's why you said it's hard
it
to
just
if
it
you
looks
don't
cartoonish. It's
yourself.
harder.
Explain
if
yourself.
you don't put the skin on there, I agree, because it just has a little round
Looks
bubbles. No,
cartoonish.
you have to if you have a Zidu, you have to install the Rich knows.
You could be completely right.
skin,
If I could
right.
customize skins, like
Yeah,
the
you
background of
customize-
the
Can you
wall and
customize it?
everything, like if I can go through it and customize everything, you might be completely
Yeah,
right.
there's
And
a
it may-
process.
That-
There's a
that's-
will
process
that's
for
say-
the
doing
thing.
that.
You don't even
I
have to
will
customize
say,
it.
without a
You-
doubt, the movie skinning process and the automatic skinning of Zidu versus Arvolution is a massive difference. Like it took me months to get Zidu correct. Arvolution did everything basically by itself. So like there is a big difference there, but
What are you talking about? The scrubbing the metadata?
just getting movies correct, all that kind of stuff. Like
Oh, really?
Zidu
Oh.
was really
Oh.
bad at it.
Hmm.
Like it wasn't bad as far as some other things I've seen, but it was really bad. Like most of the time, it was wrong, but or not most of the time. Let me give you 20% of the time it was wrong.
So let me ask you this: when you are when you're backing up your
Yeah.
movies,
Yeah, the titles.
Yes, when you're
are
backing
you
up
what
the
are you
computer.
changing the titles in any way whatsoever?
I am. It's all ISO, and so
So you're using DVD Fab?
most of no, I used to, but I don't anymore. It's still, if any, I don't really change much, but sometimes I do take out like underscores from instead of spaces or something like that. Like
Yeah,
if
that's
changing-
where
yeah.
if you mess with any of the titles, that's where it has difficulty scrubbing. The only thing that I add
But
when
but
I- when I-
Arvolution doesn't have a problem with that.
when I'm ripping, the only thing that I add to it is 4K at the end or 3D or Blu-ray.
I've
So
only,
I will add them at the end of the actual
There is that.
title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. There is that may have something to do with it, but
So the syntax is just what somebody had mentioned here earlier. They were saying how's Cody. All of them are using Cody in the background.
Yeah. all
Zidu
Cody.
is still basically using Cody. If you open up the like menus and option, it says
okay.
Cody
I did
You
not
know.
know that.
in there. Like it is using Cody. So you have to use that naming syntax. And the naming syntax, if you change it, you have to look at the moviedatabase.com. That's where they're specifically pulling the titles.
They pull the titles from
Plex.
Hmm.
I had the same thing with mine. A few titles, like I don't know, probably like 10. The Zidu had like no clue. Plex, it found them. It was like,
Okay,
this is close.
I get it, but I get it, but just throw it 1,000 movies in a
Yeah.
server, right? Like
Yeah.
throw this 1,000 movies that I have. If I throw it at a Zidu, 200 of them aren't going to be identified correct or at all.
Wow.
If I throw it at a Zidu, or sorry, as an Arvolution, 20.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so, there is a difference there, whether it's syntax or not, or whatever
Yeah.
database they're using. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but
Some of them
it's
use
so much
multiple.
easier on Arvolution. I don't know what it is, and you're right that I am contaminating the problem with changing whatever came off the disk, because a lot of the times it's stupid. I don't want it on my files, but it is what it is, and
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
telling you that the Arvolution, whatever they're doing, is working
It
better
does,
when
yeah,
it's
it
scrubbing
grabs.
titles.
So Plex is the same way. It'll use multiple. That's the difference.
Yeah.
It probably uses IMDb, themoviedatabase.com, and
Is Grace
and
Note still a
TV
thing?
show.
Okay, let's move to the homework segment. I think
Well,
we've run Plex to the ground.
I think
Yeah, I
like-
know,
like
right?
there's
Hey.
there's even a movie title, like I was looking, because when you rip it and then you go back to your file, you're like, I know I ripped this, but it was called Red something. I think that's the first Avatar movie. The title of it's called Red something. I can't remember what it was, but that's what the title comes off of the disc as.
Hmm.
So
There are movies on the Zedu that was never even manually able to match, but I could with the Arvolution.
So Anthony doesn't like the Zedu. When
You
I
know,
say
I
Yeah,
do like the
3,000
Zedu. I'm not saying I
movies,
don't.
I do have 50 movies, maybe 20 that aren't titled right that I have to go through and
I
manually.
I got
There's
zero.
a couple of
I got
them.
0 titles that aren't titled
Yeah.
right.
I've only ever used MKV because I like going there and selecting like just which soundtrack
Hey,
I
man.
want on the subtitles.
Zidu slander will not be
Oh, that's funny. See, I don't have any problems with mine. Mine are all I did have to go through a certain amount, but
Abe,
also there's on the Arvolution, they all match. But if
Yes.
you look, some of them may be matched wrong.
no,
so it'll
it's-
show,
yes,
like,
sometimes, but it's very easy to correct.
Posters.
Yes.
So although if you're calling out Zedu, yeah, it's like,
No,
so
no.
which one are you gonna
No,
find
the
more
percentage
easily?
Dude,
is
yeah,
The one,
different.
impossible.
the
It's
one that's like, hey,
impossible.
I don't know, or yeah, this is close enough, tripleboob.com. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
that's what you were watching, right? Let me put the poster up for that.
Move.com.
And you won't even know what movie you have. 'cause it
Total
matched.
Recall. Triple boob.
Instantly that scene popped in my head right when he said triple boob.
Yeah.
That came from Total Recall.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
knew where I was going with
I knew
that.
exactly where you were going.
You knew.
I have both of
No.
them, but I
No,
barely use.
MKV,
I barely use the
MKV is
Zedu.
like another thing. Like I cannot spend that much time with 1,000 discs or something like that.
Yeah, I
Now,
used to
like,
do that.
ISO everything. I'll just buy the hard drives. I'm not picking out and trying to watch a movie to figure out if it got it right and all that kind of stuff. I'm just not doing it.
Well, that's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I
ISO.
titled. That's why I added the 4K and the 3K. I mean,
You know
3D
what?
and
You
Blu-ray to mine.
your solution, Anthony, is Kaleidoscape.
Just get it. He
I already
probably has
have
one.
that, and
Yeah,
I've already.
so
copied-
that's you.
I
You're
spent
you're
3 weeks
you're the
doing
target.
the disc digital and
I
all
get
that
it.
kind of stuff, and I spent too
I
much
get
money
it.
on that. But like,
Yep.
I have started buying discs again, even after buying the Kaleidoscape, because Kaleidoscape is more expensive, and the disc.
Well, it depends on if you can wait or not.
I can't. The only reason I have Kaleidoscape is because I can't wait.
Right. So, like for me,
You're not
The-
supposed to be waiting when you
like
So you're not even getting like the doorbuster disc price. You're
Project
getting the
Hail Mary,
retail MSRP.
$39.99. Right.
Yeah.
You gotta
The
buy.
only reason I ever bought Kaleidoscape is I got tired of waiting 2 months for the fucking 4K disc coming out.
Yep,
That's
Yeah.
the only reason.
That's what
ever
I
did.
do. I buy discs. All
Yeah,
discs.
Jeremy, we buy discs.
But
out
now
here, man.
that I have
Yeah.
a Kaleidoscape
Hey.
and I bought a used,
Look, I just
CD,
bought,
I had
another,
to
I
buy
just
the
bought
server.
another copy
man.
of this, man.
Look at that.
Now I keep buying things on Kaleidoscape just to have it on Kaleidoscape because I want demo tracks
Mhm.
and all that kind of stuff.
So now
And
you're
like,
paying
I
double
love
for
it
your
this
movie.
stuff. The UI actually does suck because I can never find the movie I'm trying to watch. But
You got to take the shuffle off, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. If you take the shuffle off, you'll be able to find it. Or if
Yeah,
you list
I
it
like
by
to do-
title.
Yeah, I like
Well,
Kaleidoscape,
actually,
but I like the
I
disc.
think I
too.
have a bug because I have to restart the player like every 2 weeks, otherwise it will lose titles and
The
it will have
Kaleidoscape?
yeah, it will
Yeah,
have them on the
right.
server.
Which one?
But it won't the the C. I will not
Hmm.
have them on the player, but if I restart the player, they all come back again from the server. So
Never
I
seen
don't
it.
have I have like half my titles is random. So if I'm looking, the only time I ever notice is when I'm looking for a specific movie. I'm like, I know this is downloaded, and I'm trying to find it, and I'm scrolling through the stupid fucking thing at the wall, and I'm looking. I'm like, how am I gonna have? And then I find out that I go back to the list, and I find out that it's just not there. But if I go to the website, it's downloaded. It shows downloaded on the website, and so I have to restart the player, and then it comes back.
I've never
Somebody's broken
experienced
their
that.
It happens to me every month. Like, at
this
least.
is funny.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure. if
never,
that's
never have experienced that. I was going to say if you had the M or the S, or the
Rich is defending his the dude.
Man, Rich
Yeah.
knows this to do.
man, that's fighting territory for Rich, man.
You guys are gonna make
Hey.
Rich fly from
Hey.
Jamaica down to
Our
Dallas.
Evolution actually has a really good demo script things going on. Like
Yeah,
they've
for
actually
sure.
brought that, and it's actually working really well.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, no,
that's
but
the
if-
one good thing they got.
I was
it's
thinking
so
you may
easy
have
to
had
do.
the.
It's better in Kaleidoscape on making one.
I was thinking you
So-
had the V, the M, or the E because once
No,
you
it's-
play that
I want a
movie,
4K. I want a 4K thing.
yeah, once you play them because there's limited space, they unless you bookmark them to keep them, they scrub them off. So that's
No, yeah.
why I was wondering which ones you were.
No, I tried deleting more than I needed to just to make room, and all I can say it
I
happens all the time.
agree with all your problems with Plex and Zadoo just because I have been on it from the beginning and over the years, and that's why I tell people I was like, hey, if you're thinking about getting Kaleidoscape and you're not a technical person, dude, just go with it because seriously.
Simple.
Yeah.
There is a lot of stuff that you got to do. Like for me,
I am a technical person that I told myself I would never do it, and I still did it.
I mean, look, there's times that I
Well,
have to rip a movie freaking
it
6
depends.
times just to get it to rip.
Okay, it depends on your level of wanting to be technical with it, right? Like a lot of people always like got onto me like,
level
why
of
did
pain.
why did you buy a NAS? It's like you could have just made one yourself, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to. I don't want to. I know
Well,
what's
they
involved
already
in
made
that.
it.
I don't want to deal with that. I want the backbone to be QNAP or whatever it was at the time. I was like, that's it. I don't want to deal with that portion, right? So that's all cared for me. And I had all the troubles that you had mentioned with the, backing up and stuff because I was only MKV and I still am. But now I have it to where when I open MKV, a script automatically selects it. It's no different than, I might have to select like 2 things, but it's not like, 500 things you got to try to select. No, it automatically, I have it set to where it grabs the right one 99.9% of the time. There are still instances where it doesn't, but the languages, the audio, the if I'm doing DMG or whatever the heck that protocol is, it's super unsecure, that adds a little picture there. If you're just using like VLC, it grabs that picture, and I just hit backup, But yes, if not, and it's the first time, and you open that thing up, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? There's like, sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 100, sometimes you're like, what is all this shit? And it's a lot to
Yeah.
do.
Any
Versus-
DVD used to be like, oh,
yeah, versus ISO or BDMV. Yeah, exactly. So I get it. So that's
I must have done 500 discs or so with any DVD, and I hate myself because I started doing
God.
X reveal, and you just do one click, and it's just
oh wow. Yeah,
Right.
I learned real quick how to make MKV do my thing because I am sitting at probably around 2,000 discs and
Wow.
Blu-ray, and then 500 4Ks, and then I also have a bunch of the toughest thing, and this is still tough, is the like my animes and stuff, my movie series. Those are tough. I don't even have those on my Zadoo. That's the other thing that
If I don't put
I
a
could-
stop to this conversation,
Yeah,
we're
I
never
will.
going to get off of it.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
sharing
yeah.
this.
Oh man. Okay.
There it is.
Should we go with the grandfathers, as in the entourage that created the homework review first here?
Yeah, you got to go. You got to go with the
mean-
originator.
I mean, I already
Yeah.
gave you guys my review.
So this is Captain Hook: The Curse of the Tides. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to watch it, but I will watch it and give you my review. I don't know if it'll be next week, but because I'm going on a little vacation. But anyway, IMDb at 2.1
Oh,
out of 10.
that's being too nice.
Too
Oh,
nice
wow.
at 2.1.
Oh man. Oh,
All right, well, go ahead, Abe. You got us teed up. Go ahead.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it was excruciatingly painful.
Yeah.
It was so painful. I'm
So
like,
for those of you, let me set the premise. For those of you that haven't seen the show, we share our movies to see. We share, our experiences, what we think about movies. Because hey, what did we build our home theaters for? Not to watch demo clips, to watch movies, right? So we go through movies that we watched, and I came up with this one. Well, the originator of Homework was Paul when he came up with Tiptoes that we all had to watch because he said it was the worst movie that he had ever seen.
oh,
So
Tiptoe-
now, will this be crowned the new king?
yeah, Tiptoe is Oscar worthy.
2.1 is pretty bad.
Tiptoe was Oscar worthy.
I mean,
Easily.
if you look at the cast, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my painful, man. And I'm watching, and it's like apparently they only could shoot in one part of this one part of the jungle for the whole entire movie.
Yeah.
in this one cave. For the
Well,
whole
that's because
entire
it wasn't
movie.
a jungle; it was someone's backyard, dude.
Yeah, it must have been. No, I think they went to like bush gardens and like one section of the garden, and that's where they filmed the whole thing. But it was excruciating. And then I fell asleep several times. I wake up, he's still walking through the forest. I'm like, has he not got where he's supposed to be going yet? I feel like I've been here for like half an hour just sleeping. It was.
So
It was
well, I'll
painful.
ask you though, how did it start off versus where it ended?
Okay, so it starts off with this great battle scene that okay, that's nice, and then the coke went flat. It's just
You heard the. Oh
Good
wow,
gone.
that's really good buzz.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and no setup, no finding out who the hell the characters
I'm
are.
so sorry I didn't watch this now. I'm so
Oh,
happy.
dude.
No, you still need to watch it. Man.
Yeah,
It was just painful, and the acting is just
Oh,
horrible.
no. The first look from the main character, like you. Now I'll wait until I get to my.
You're green lighted. Go, man. You already
yeah.
got the green light.
So-
I've expressed how painful it is. You go.
I did. So here's the deal. I have two ways of looking at this. Just movie wise. Oh yeah. The 2.1 is I'll say all of it. That like first look, it's like underacting, overacting constantly. It is literally, we're talking like this is high school drama first years making the movie.
I think
But-
the editor had a brain injury.
Even without that, with all that, I would say what this movie was worst about was the directing.
Oh.
This
Oh,
had a possible good storyline. It had the like, if you probably read this on a
script.
hey,
You'd
this
read the script, maybe it looked at different. Yeah.
yeah. If you looked at this as the script or the whatever the
Paul, was it every shot was like from 3 inches off the ground looking up?
dude, I
The hell
cannot
was
even
that?
believe they had a gimbal because you could tell they were running and you could see the like. I mean,
It was
literally
Blair
like,
Witch Project.
He loved these shots
Like,
like from the
every now
ground
and then,
looking
I'm
up
like,
from
what
3
the
inches off
F?
the ground. And
I
the
was
drone
like-
shots. You look at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There was like one drone shot, and you could tell it was it's all right. But I was like, oh, a drone shot. I was like, yeah, like you just knew it, right?
See, I'm so glad I didn't even truly
And-
express all of how I
But-
felt about the
but
movie
this
because
is-
I wanted you guys to go watch it and be like, "What the hell is
this is my other take on it. If you look at the end credits, I tell
I didn't
you,
make
there's
it.
probably only 50 people that made this entire
made
movie.
the movie?"
So if it was just us and we made a movie,
It will be better than this.
it would be, maybe as bad. But the directing, like I said, because the story was just like, we literally were like 70% through the movie, and we're like, what the fuck is the plot?
And
Like,
what's
what
got
is the point of the
what's
movie?
got me
right now?
wondering is, look, this is a 2025 movie. Could they
I
use
know, dude, I'm
AI to
telling
spoof
you.
this up or something?
I'm telling you, this is the directing. This is bad directing. Like, I'm
Oh my
sure,
God.
like storyboard.
directing,
That's what I
bad
was trying to.
editing, bad acting.
Storyboard probably looked amazing.
All right, let's put
The
him on blast.
actors-
Who's the director?
Sure, the
yeah.
actors are green.
Stop making
you
movies.
know.
Whoever this is, director, stop.
Dude,
Just stop.
I finished watching the
Go
movie.
get a new job, director.
I came and sat this chair that I'm sitting, and I was trying to like deliberately trying to make sense out of what I just watched.
Oh,
okay.
and,
Like,
and you
let-
kind of like let's put it this way. In reality, if they were to do, you could have literally, and I kid you not, and I've seen this personally because I had one of my good friends who's no longer with us. He made a movie.
but the guys won an award.
It was a good, decent movie, but it was a short film movie. That's what this movie should have been.
He did The Underground and Blue Blood, the TV show or the movie.
No, there's no way he did Blue Blood.
Scroll up. Scroll
I,
up.
I
what it
give
said,
him no
Blue
credit
Blood.
for doing Blue
It
Blood.
says known for Blue Blood.
What is
Yeah,
And
right
look,
here.
click on the award link down there.
Lars Jensen?
Oh, it's the movie, not the TV show.
the movie. Yeah.
Oh God,
But
maybe
go
these are
go back to the
bad.
he has an award and 2 nominations. Scroll up. I wonder what those awards are.
It's a Razzie Award.
He didn't get no award for the
Best-
Cursed Tide.
Best
Yeah,
film
Yeah.
Night Terror.
and Blue Blood.
Oh. He got the Bowdoin
Film
International
festival.
Film
See,
Festival
that's
winner.
what I was thinking. Okay, probably short films or something like that. I was like, this seems like a director that probably has done several short films, and then they tried to make like a feature long film, and it's
Well,
like,
and I
oh.
can tell his signature, like I said, his signature shot was this low shot from down low shooting up. That was like his signature shot. He did that so many times throughout the movie, and I was like, it was getting old.
Yeah, like
This
that.
scene here. What did you think about that scene there, where they were fighting? The one right there on the screen.
I might have I fell asleep through that one.
I don't even now that one wasn't that.
What was that?
This was
one?
right before they started running into that forest, that endless.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
he
is
got
before they
it.
ran.
Is that the one where he knocks over the
Right.
soup? Is that the one where he knocks over the soup?
Yeah, I'm glad
or something.
Jessica enjoyed
Oh!
the movie.
Oh my god, I'm glad Jessica said that. I totally flipping forgot about that.
Yeah, that one
Okay,
too.
the main actor, his move for showing like intensity was saliva driven out.
Don't spoil it for Don. This
20 minutes of the movie. He's like, ah.
Don is like, I wish I got
Did
that
they,
out of the
would
way.
they
I'm
feed him
like-
like, you know, like
Yeah.
some type of what's that pill makes you salivate or something so you can?
Oh my goodness.
My God, it's just
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
it was
Oh,
bad.
man.
I feel sorry for anybody who had to work on that movie.
Oh,
Captain
man, I hear
Hook,
you.
the cursed tides. Blood
No,
flows
but the
like
first
tide.
60 seconds of the movie will make you
We-
think, oh man, I gotta go get my popcorn. I gotta go.
Honestly, they
you
should
know,
just stop it at the
I'm gonna
perfect
turn off the
second.
lights and get my blanket and just relax.
You
This
know
is so bad it's not even on Kaleidoscape.
I gotta say, Anthony, we gotta have Anthony on more often. Talk about remotes.
Oh, MFK.
Get
Oh
Abe
wow.
talking.
MFK with a $25 super chat.
I know, man. That's
Thank
that's
you
a
so
whole
much,
that's a whole
MFK.
case of beer
Wow.
right there.
Thank you.
Impressive.
Thank you, sir.
Impressive. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Okay, get off. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah they should have just stopped it after 60 seconds.
Yeah.
If that movie was
Roll
a
credits.
25-minute short film, it would have been a lot better.
Maybe. Okay,
Maybe.
I'll give it that.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, they were
Less
trying to
salivating.
elongate scenes and things but they weren't building anything to the story.
And that would have worked because they could have just used the one set at Busch Gardens for everything.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And that one cave that was supposed to be the guy's castle, which was like, come on, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, they used like it was bad.
Yeah, droning
So,
over someone's castle.
Just because I wanted to go down the rabbit hole, I just typed in Captain Hook's Cursed by Tides box office numbers.
Uh-oh.
AI, there's no official or widely tracked box office figures.
I think we have made it the most money.
We
Just by
probably
our
made it the
purchases
most
on
money
Prime
in the
Video.
last.
And you know what? The
I-
director might not even been the director that directed the film. It might have just been his name on it for one of his buddies to get enough money
know,
to
right?
make his own short film, because that
Oh,
happens.
Yeah.
All
know
right,
what I
Nelson,
mean?
are you going to join in? Did you do your homework?
Did you
watch-
do homework? Did you do the homework?
Did you watch
What are we talking about here now?
Captain Hook and the
Oh,
Cursed
he didn't do the homework.
No, I didn't
Oh,
do the homework.
So last
We
week,
thought maybe you had a
Ike came up with a really, really bad movie that we were supposed to watch for homework, and it's called Captain Hook, Curse of the Tides.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not-
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
You did.
I didn't watch the movie though.
Oh, okay. So we thought you were jumping on to add to the.
We thought you were jumping on to defend it.
yeah. You,
So,
you'll have to let us know what remote you end up with.
Yeah, MFK, help us. Let us know.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, let us
You'll
know.
have to let us know. For sure.
sure.
And you guys go watch the movie, man. When you get bored, man, go watch Captain Hook.
And where did you? How were you able to watch this?
Come in.
If you
Oh, yeah.
can't,
It's on
sleep,
Prime
I
Video.
guarantee you, this will make you fall asleep.
I'm working.
Yeah, you will fall asleep at some point.
And you can find it on Prime Video.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I
find it
spent
on Prime.
$4 on Prime Video. Bought it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel sorry. I'll send you $5 from MFK Super Chat, man. Just to balance.
Yeah. I hope
Oh
you-
man.
Hey, that helps pay for the movie. So
Yeah,
yeah.
movie, man.
we contributed.
The homework pot. I
thank
know,
you guys
right?
so much for the super chats tonight.
Yep.
Definitely not.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Inspired.
like-
so thank you.
People
for-
like
I really
arguments
appreciate
and
it.
discussions because it's real. You know what I mean? Like, and we're not arguing, but you know.
And trust me, this is real pain that I definitely endured watching this.
Yeah.
movie.
yeah,
real.
look at the movie. It's like,
I
man,
am
no, it's
not kidding.
like, dude, this is.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the acting was, like I said, I feel like if this was, if you rated this, hey, just you and your buddies made the movie, I would put it up to like a 5. You know what I mean? Minus the direction.
but you're the guys that
You
work
know,
on
I,
it.
'cause, I
I
mean,
get it.
that's, I mean, I'm not saying the actors and the backup main character, he was way better actor. Like not, and even the main bad guy was, you know, he was in movies, but like I said, and I know that guy can act. He's in some pretty big roles, but the
Yeah,
director
he looked
made him.
familiar. That the bad guy.
Yeah.
looked
Oh, click
familiar.
on him.
Yeah.
Pull it up again and pull
I
up his.
think I felt like I'd seen him somewhere. too.
You, as soon as you see, and I can't remember off the top of my head,
He
but
did look
you'll be
familiar.
like, oh shoot, yeah, that's that guy. the main bad guy.
Yeah,
So he's-
he definitely looked like familiar, but I couldn't place it. But
yeah, you'll know because that's exactly. He looked familiar enough for me to where I was like, oh, I gotta look this up. What the hell? And then I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
there he is.
Sean, there it is.
Yeah.
Sean Cronin. Cronin.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
He's been in a
Admiral.
lot of movies, man.
He
Yeah,
looks
Is
like,
that Octavius?
he looks like a Klingon.
Let's see. Click that. See what
He
movie
was
he's
in.
He's on
yeah,
the
he
TV
is
show,
some-
The Gangs of London. That's
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Known for, he probably wants to delete this one compared to some of his other.
Oh, man, I would.
Where was his
Known
filmography? What?
He doesn't have one.
No, I know he does.
He does. I say he does look familiar, but I don't know where I seen him.
No, he. Oh god.
Probably just Google his name or so. Probably.
Well, it's supposed to do that here.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Okay.
Now scroll down. Now you'll see his.
See.
You should see his.
Mission
filmography.
Impossible, Rogue Nation.
Yes, that's right. That's the
Maybe
one.
that's
Yeah.
what- yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Mission
Is it
Impossible,
not
Fantastic
enough?
Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts.
He's a
Okay.
known
Yeah.
British actor, man. He's not like
Yeah,
this
that's what
now.
I'm saying. Like, dude, that dude, I
He must have
know
really needed a job.
he knows how to act. And then I'm like, that's director. That's the direct. Oh my god, that's an example of,
Well, he's got a couple
things could have
other-
been way better.
Yeah.
Grendel, the cycle of
Clear.
vengeance.
That's all I hope.
All
Yeah,
right,
and-
off
and
of
that's-
the Captain Hook.
Okay.
Well,
What
I'm
else?
glad
What
you
else?
guys enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
else?
and I also watched Goat, the
Goat.
animated.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
the
was
animated.
that was decent. That was a 6. That was another run of the mill. It wasn't anything,
Oh,
it was
come on.
the feel good story, for me. Now, if you have kids,
Yes.
it's gonna
Fuck
be
yes.
an automatic 7 if you have kids, because it's a good movie to take kids to. So, but I don't. So
How was the because I've noticed that these animated movies, a lot of times the Atmos and stuff is much better than just like the regular movie.
I watched it on streaming that didn't have the high end sound, or I watched it on Apple
I see.
TV instead of.
I watched it on Kaleidoscope, and I thought the animation, or the visuals, the animation, all that stuff was really good. I thought
Yes, yeah.
I thought the Atmos is pretty good. I don't know. I don't have a trend off or anything like that to tell you. The mix was super. I thought it was pretty good though, and my kids were both into it. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah,
for me in the movies that I've watched, Goat was up there. My 6-year-old, my 3-year-old, both like glued.
Yep.
Well, let me see if what Kaleidoscape's price is right now, because I don't own this one. So
Oh yeah,
this-
this one with kids, yeah, it easily would be 7 or 8 if you're like, this
Yeah.
is high for yeah. I would agree with you on that. And honestly, I think IMDb rated it higher than what I'm.
$24.99. I'll put it on my watch list. We'll wait for it to drop on the price there a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Rotten Tomatoes.
So
What is that,
one
94?
movie that I'm really looking forward to is let's see if I can get it to pop up.
Oh.
Let's see, come on. Mario.
Oh yes.
So that is
Right.
actually out on Kaleidoscape now.
Yeah,
That
the
came out
Mario
this past
Galaxy.
Tuesday.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know how that one is.
So I really wanted to watch this one. I just did not have time. I wanted to watch the Avatar. So who knows? I may come back in with a collection of movies next week to make up for my. But I also
What's
got
the
to.
cartoon that you said was good? Oh yeah, that's right, SpongeBob. The
Colin
new
said.
SpongeBob. I haven't watched that yet.
SpongeBob
to
was
watch
good.
that. I own that.
And if you haven't watched Cars in a long time, make sure you watch it, because it.
I do
And-
not have the 4K of that. I only have the DVD. I was
Crank-
like, oh shoot, that's
Crank
how
it
old.
to 11 and watch it.
Yeah,
It is phenomenal. It really is.
nice.
So Nelson, what's up, brother?
I
Man,
was
how
also
have you
saying
been?
Speed Racing is
Good.
really good too.
Yeah.
So-
they say that's a good one. Yeah.
The Mario Galaxy got my son as well. Like, we watched it 2 nights ago, and he begged. Like my daughter, I had to send her to bed, and my son, my 6-year-old, begged to stay up to finish it, and he finished it, and he was totally into it. And
Awesome.
it was pretty good. Yeah, it was balls to the wall, like a lot of people said. It just never stopped, but there wasn't a lot of development. But
Would you say that the first one was better or the second one?
I would say the first one was better. I think.
Okay.
The second one was very good for like home theater experience, but as a movie, yeah, the first one was
Okay.
better.
Gotcha. Okay.
But Hoppers, I think I like Hoppers better.
Hoppers. Okay. Yeah, I think I was gonna watch that the other day. Hoppers. That's
Yeah,
on Netflix, right?
I don't know. I watched it on Skip too because I have
Okay.
one and I keep spending too much money.
Mhm.
So what's going on, Nelson? How are you, sir?
Don't
Trying
do
to
me
get
like
back to
that,
you.
Fred.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, don't do me like that's
Doing
funny.
good, man. Doing good. I just watched Avatar in 3D on the 3D disc.
Oh,
What are your
I-
thoughts?
man.
Wow.
I don't know. I just feel like those movies, they really take advantage of 3D.
Well, it was
You
shot
know?
in 3D. It's meant
Yeah.
for 3D.
Meant for 3D.
Yeah, yeah. So the 4K looks great, of course, but the 3D has something that just makes you want to watch it. It's just because that dimensionality that you get, it's just amazing.
What's your setup, Nelson, for 3D? What projector? And
I got the JVC NC9.
okay, so there's no similar
Yeah.
setup that Don's got for his setup.
He's got the
and then
Lumigen also, right?
the Lumigen, and I got the Panasonic 9000 that I play back to 3D. But I tried to put it on the art video, man, and that's why I came on, because I heard people some of you guys were having trouble with it. For some reason, that won't rip.
Probably
It's
because-
early. It's
Yeah,
early
they don't
still.
have
Yeah.
they don't have the digital key. If you're trying to
Wait.
use what software are you using?
The Make MKV.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
probably
it's
don't have
early
the
still.
key.
Yeah.
They still-
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
early.
to copy the code and send it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
so-
have the key just yet.
Give them 2 weeks.
2 weeks are usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tell you
usually
though,
Or try X Reveal. Just give it a go.
Yeah, X review.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
do it.
I know it sounds like hokey stuff, and I thought the same thing, but that thing is legit.
Mm.
So,
yeah.
What
I mean,
is it,
I've been pretty lucky. Like ever since I put that storage device, the QNAP that I bought,
Mm-hmm.
everything's been playing back really great. No
That's
hiccups
awesome.
at all with
Good.
the Evolution. So
Good.
yeah, except for that one. I'll check out the other program, see if I can get it working.
Yeah, no, like I said, give it probably not even a week. I would give it, give it a week, and usually it'll populate when you're because it's gotta send the decrypting software.
Oh, okay.
So
So
that's what
they
that's-
stay up
that's
to
what it
date. So then, does the Make MKV? Do I have to update it? Usually,
No.
Oh yeah, if
No?
it's not connected to the internet, yeah, you gotta
Mhm.
get all the hash keys. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it in a week or so.
Yeah, try it then. You should be
I-
fine then.
I over firewalled my network once and it quit working for me too.
Prince, I haven't seen New War
I
of the
was like, oh, no.
Warlords, but I would
Yeah.
take New War of the Warlords over Captain Hook. I don't even know what new. I'm just
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
I'm just taking a leap of faith.
Does
here.
that sound like more homework?
Wait, when you say New World of Worlds, I don't even know.
I didn't even know they had a new
I haven't
one.
seen
I've
that
seen
one.
the-
I've
I've
heard
seen
it's
the
so
original.
bad. I won't.
Oh,
refuse to watch it.
no, that's the
No.
one that Ice Cube is in.
Ice Cube, yeah.
I'll still take it. All right.
Oh, yeah, I'll
I
still take that
haven't.
one. That one was awful.
I'll still
man.
take it.
Yeah, that one was awful.
Yeah, that one was bad.
That was, but that is that a tiptoes awful type of deal where it's like,
No,
what
at
in
least
the
you still know
world?
what they're trying to achieve with that one.
Yeah,
Captain
yeah,
Hook
yeah,
is
yeah.
like, what is going on here? Like,
Well, the funny thing is,
If it's
I can't
a
even
race to the
describe the
worst
story
movie
to
ever, I
anyone.
can. We
the
can get
Captain
some.
Hook one was so bad, but you can't say why it was so bad.
yeah, that's the
Because
problem.
you're giving
You can't
away.
even explain it.
It's so funny. So funny.
It's like you can't tell the story to
Hilarious,
anybody
yeah.
because you don't even know what it is. Like, how do I describe this?
So Magic says,
Where
"Have you
are they
seen Good
going?"
Time?
You know,
Yeah, yeah. And then all of a sudden you're like, what?
Magic. Yeah, I hope you're not sending me to some far away thing in my
Google browser.
Good
my
time.
Google
Yeah,
browser.
yeah,
good time.
with this good time.
yeah. Take the word flaccid off of your previous search before you look up that one there.
Oh,
You don't want to
man.
combine your last search there, Don.
Just add your location and it'll help. Good time,
So
Miami.
this is good
Yeah.
time. 7.3 on IMDb, 91 on Rotten Tomatoes. So that's,
Damn.
that might be a let me take
Well,
a
search
picture
up
of
this
that.
War of the World that it says a new one.
But that's
Yeah,
not. Oh yeah,
that's,
look up that one. Is
Yeah.
War of the Worlds? Is it below? Because a 5 or a 6 definitely.
It's just
doesn't
you
count.
watch
War
it,
of the
man.
World was horrible. I'm just letting you know.
Oh,
It's
you
not-
seen it?
I saw part of it
I
and
saw
I could
part
not
of
watch.
it. Yeah,
and I could
just
not watch
stopped it.
anymore.
Yeah, I
Oh
saw
my
part of it and
God.
I just stopped, man.
What?
That's one that came out after Tom Cruise. The Tom Cruise one.
No, that's
No, this is what is this series part of? I forgot. War of
War of the World.
2025 film with let's see. He basically sits in front of the computer the whole time. Ice Cube.
was it
Oh,
directed
War
by Lars
Games?
Jensen?
Are you talking War Games?
No.
War?
Here it is, right here.
Okay, show me what this is because I don't know.
So this got a
War-
2.5 AMDB and a 4% Rotten
Oh.
Tomato.
Whoa, that is homework for sure. Holy crap! That's
It's on
lower
Prime
than
Video.
Tiptoes,
So
It's on Prime.
it's
I
on Prime
started
Video,
it.
so it's free.
I started it and I was just like, nah, I can't do this, man.
It's so
But
bad
I
it's
guess-
free on.
I guess now that we've seen
Prime.
our Little People movie and our pirate movie, we can go ahead and go watch this one.
Yeah, watch the whole thing.
community
Yeah,
has
okay, it's
saved
all
me from ever
free.
crying.
Everyone has access to it.
Oh.
4%.
I-
That's a
yeah,
wreck.
That's
I
still,
don't.
that's still
They
amazing
used the
compared to-
title to extract money out of you with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was free for me, other than my subscription to Amazon. So Amazon Prime
Wow.
1 hour and 29 minutes.
of torture.
Holy-
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know now. It's of torture.
Oh man.
So
Well, I mean, he's a decent actor. He's not like,
Yeah, he's not bad.
he's not A, but he's B plus or B,
Needs to have sharks involved.
Yeah, yeah. yeah.
Oh
yeah, yeah.
man.
I don't know about that one.
So Magic is asking us to watch Good Time.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll definitely take a look. We got to make sure that we all have access to it. It looked like a great movie.
It's a 7. That means that means I might make it through it without falling asleep.
Yeah. That's
Okay. hey,
so let me
give us.
well, I'm
just
gonna
put in the
ask
chat.
you.
Put in the chat all the horrible movies, right? So that we can
Yeah, they
decide on pick.
ideally under a 3 on
Yeah.
or 3 or under on IMDb.
Yeah.
I got
Four,
some.
That's
4 seems
got
like a
some
luxury now compared to.
From East Texas, from Bigfoot sightings that you've never seen and have probably never been rated, but they've been produced.
what?
Yes,
the name of
I
the
got
movie?
some that will be like The Room.
You know, I
Doesn't
used
make
to
any
think
sense anymore. Like
the
it's just,
worst movie I ever saw was when I was a kid. I remember accidentally renting this movie from the video store, and I don't know why we rented it. Or no, it was like a free rental or something. And it was the most horrible movie I'd ever seen. And I said, well, what the Pink Flamingos?
I've
It's,
heard of that one.
It's this, apparently it's from this very famous, crazy director guy. And it's got like a cult following or something. But man, it was horrible.
we can go these cult following like terrible
Ooh,
movies.
That to me was the worst movie until I saw
Captain Hook.
yeah, Captain Nunn. That was bad. I don't know what I mean. Rotten Tomato. I'm actually just curious on what Rotten Tomato gives. It's probably high too because the guy's got a.
I'm not sure if it's me or not, but all the movies that you recommend, I think they have drag queens in them.
You know, the movies I recommend have drag queens in it.
You don't know what he does on Friday nights, man. Hating?
I don't know.
Popeye movie.
Let's move on for that topic. That could easily.
Hey,
spin
I
out. Let's
I don't.
move on
Oh,
from
the
that.
newer one. Oh, the new. Yeah,
Oh,
what's the
wait.
I got-
new one?
Look up the Beast of Trinity, Texas.
The Beast
Popeye's movies.
The
Jeez.
Beast of Trinity, Texas. It's a friend of ours movie was made. He actually just sells the scope rifles from the guns in that movie, but he made a movie in 2025.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's
Hmm.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
The
Look, I
Popeye
have
movie
good
with Robin
memories of
Williams?
Popeyes, man.
It's,
You
uh,
better not make a bad one, man. The Beast
It's
of Trinity, Texas.
they had a red carpet thing. They had all that.
Oh my god.
3.5.
It's one of those things you watch with people like The Room or it, like it's just terrible.
A small town in East Texas.
And just-
Unravels. Oh man. So any other movies that you guys watched? I know we got a bunch of suggestions here, but what did you watch any other movies?
Tomorrow I'm gonna go see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie with the
Oh, yeah.
family. Gonna go check that out tomorrow at the theater at the IMAX.
Yeah.
Throw a
Good.
shout out for Sketch. Like I thought that. was
I
pretty
bought
good.
that. I bought that on Kaleidoscape. I wanted to watch it with my son too.
Yeah,
Sketch,
I
is
watched
that good?
It's
watched
sketches.
both Ready or Not because I'd never seen either one of them, and the Ready or Not 2 came out, so I watched both of them. And I thought they were entertaining. That's kind of the I don't do horror that well, so but
Oh, I'm gonna
The,
buy this. I'm gonna buy this one. That this guy talked.
I do like Disturbia kind of horror, not too much horror, but I watched both of them. I thought they were entertaining, and Hoppers was good for the kids. Homestead was
Oh, Revolution.
absolutely terrible. So was Beast. That was terrible too.
Jesus, 2.5. Dragon Ball. But you know, Dragon Ball has a cult following, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
everyone's
say I'm gonna have to.
scared to say something bad about Dragon Balls.
Yeah,
Well, I've got the
Probably have
whole
the
series. I've got
following.
all of that on mine net. All of it.
You might get
Like,
mobbed down the street if
the
you say something bad about
movies,
Dragon Ball.
you know, all yeah. So
Yeah.
get
I
all
saw
500
the
or 300.
Project Hail Mary. Did you guys watch that one?
Yeah, I watched it. Yep. What
Yeah.
did you
Some
think
people
of it,
didn't
Nelson?
like it. Some people
I saw-
hated it.
See, the first movie I took my 6-year-old to see in the theaters, and he loved it in the theaters. He loved it at home. He was same. He just couldn't. Yeah, he was.
What
in
did you think of it,
tears.
Nelson?
It was good. I mean, not great, but I enjoyed it for its effects and everything. I think he did a good job.
You don't think it was a good movie?
No, it was definitely.
And not to spoil it from anyone else because I'm not going to spoil it, but the secondary character for me just, I don't know, it just took me out of the movie.
What movie is this?
Project
Hail
Hail
Mary.
Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
Oh,
Hail
yeah,
Mary.
yeah.
I think it's pretty easy to call that the best movie of this year.
I don't think so.
Eh.
So far, it is for me. That hell.
I think I don't know if they're gonna ever top it. Like
Yeah.
just because the movies have been so terrible to
Yeah.
make a good
yeah.
story.
Well,
I think that was not original because obviously there's a book, but it was it was good. It was good character development kind of movie.
And the other thing
Even
is from Jessica friends read the book, and some of the people say that it's one of the best book to movies. Like
Yeah.
it's almost
Yeah,
almost
like you
100%.
felt everything about the friendship. You felt everything
Yeah.
about like his turmoil about being on the mission and all that kind of stuff. Like in the
Yeah.
I thought it was super good, honestly, and I think that might be the best movie of the year for sure. You call it now. Like, I don't.
The
can't
story
think of
was
anything
good.
so
It
good.
just the character, the secondary character, could have been better for me.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't know. You could call it goofy if you want to, but I think it was pretty good. Honestly, it was really
Yeah.
good. How do you make a? I don't want to
Don't
spoil,
don't
but
spoil it.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's my point. Just what the character was. It could have been something.
Meh.
But that's
I
the
think
whole
it was, I think it
point.
was
They're
pretty good.
trying
I think they
to,
did good. I think they did good. with it,
yeah, they're trying to
honestly.
break out of the,
Yeah,
Don't be
I
a hater,
understand
Don.
that.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah.
They're trying to break out of the stereotypical, but
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what kind of remember? You remember there's a movie called Enemy Mine with Dennis
Yeah.
Quaid
Yes.
and Louis
Yeah.
Gossett Jr. I think it was
Yeah.
Louis Gossett Jr.
That's a good movie.
That's a great movie, but it was the first of this. I remember that I can recall of like, okay, human and alien kind of meet, have to coexist to survive, and I
E.T..
thought that was it Louis Gossett.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Have fun at work.
That movie was good, and that's it made me think when I was watching Project America. Could it have been more closely like that? Was obviously it wasn't, but I was, that's what it came to mind. That's what it came to mind was Enemy Mine. That movie.
Yeah.
I want to get. I wonder if that's on.
Actually, I wonder if they released that in 4K because it's been a long time. I was a kid when I saw that movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's a great movie. I would love
That
to.
is
I'd
one of
like
my
to see a
fav-
restored
it
4K
is.
version of that. I haven't seen it
no.
forever. I think I was like
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
That was
when I saw
that was
movie.
80s.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not released on 4K yet.
So
It
I
isn't?
have not seen Shadow in the Cloud. Have any of you guys seen
Check
Shadow
that
in the
out.
Cloud?
Yeah, that was good too. I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
Enemy Mine was great.
That was very good. Shadow from the Cloud.
Well,
Shadow
that's
in the
5
Cloud?
out of 10. So that's
Yeah.
Yeah, it says horror. Count me out. But
Yeah.
it looks like a fun horror though.
No, it's good. It's not like it's really good. It's
Who's that actress?
that's the one from she was like the Equalizer, the kid in the Equalizer.
Chloe
and,
Grace.
Chloe, yeah, and she was in the Kick-Ass movies.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
the-
damn.
yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if I
Ike,
pushed
Ike, what do you think about like movies that are like Disturbia or like the Send Help movie recently or
See, I would take Send Help over Project Mary all day long.
no, fuck
It's
you.
different. It's different. It's different.
All
It's
day
totally
long.
different.
I
would take
like
Send
you,
Help.
Anthony. Yeah.
That's
No. And that was
Oh my gosh. Fighting words out there, man.
Yeah.
Send Help is a fantastic movie.
no.
Oh.
And for the shock and the jumps, it's great.
Yes, I
Um,
agree.
But
Mm.
it doesn't compare. It's a different type of movie.
It's apples and oranges. I haven't actually haven't seen that one, so you Send Help.
Come on.
Send Help is
Alright.
good. You got to watch it. It really is.
No.
What?
I mean it's fuck no. Don.
Let's see what IMDb says.
I don't care.
IMDb.
It's a 6.8 out of 10, 92% of Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't care.
Okay. Let's look. Let's see who is correct. Send Help versus Project Hail Mary.
All right.
6.8 and 92 versus
8.3 and 94.
What is it?
8.3 and 94.
okay. So Don's against the grain on this one.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean Don doesn't even have a finished theater. What does he know about movies?
Look, I mean, it's there and it's there on the screen. I mean, I just can't say it. It's the bottom right hand.
I was trying to put
Just
Send Help
drives
in,
me
in terms
insane
of
of
like
what this is.
Disturbia or something like the
This isn't. I wouldn't say-
Turistas, like the horror movies that aren't really scary. They're that kind of thing.
Like the whole I Know What You Did Last
I'm
Summer.
trying to make it the best movie of the year.
I've watched a lot of movies. I have to go back through and and see what I would say is the best movie of the year. I like Project Hail Mary. It was just the character, the second character, that took me out of the movie.
I guess. I just think the character was. I think the characters were the best part of the movie. That's why I
I
want.
think so too. That's what I liked about it. Don's non-Earth prejudice.
That guy wasn't an American. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Some foreigner from outer space came down here.
Give me a freaking Martian. Give me a green Martian.
Goblin.
Yeah, see, that's what he wants. He wants 2 eyes.
Stereotypical green Martian.
Give me
He can't
one
procreate
eyeball.
with it. He's not interested.
I know. If it doesn't have a good backside, it's not.
Give me
alien
any
enough.
one of the aliens in Star Wars in the bar scene. You know, I'm fine with that. Right?
Yeah,
It's
see,
just-
that's it. You
I'm-
need
I'm
2
absolutely
arms,
fine
eyes.
with
and-
Chewbacca type
Give
character.
me
is what you
Jabba
look
the
for.
Hutt. You know, I don't care. You
You're
know?
not watching Kill Bill, Don. It's not Kill Bill.
What was the movie with the alien that grabs onto the glove and crushes the guy's hand?
Oh,
and then,
Live, maybe.
No.
no,
Live was like that genetic thing, right?
Yeah.
That formed. Yeah.
this. You know what I'm talking. I had who else was in that? Gosh, it had.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yes.
good movie too. I know. What
I
you're
can't
talking about.
remember
I
the. I
name.
can't remember anything about it right now for some
Yeah.
reason. I'm
And
drawing a
if I
blank.
Google it, it's gonna 1,000 movies are gonna pop up. So
Yeah. You saw
No,
Underwater. Underwater was pretty good too.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that one. Was it decent? I
Mhm.
haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
That
was
one looked more like a love
the
story, and I was like,
underwater. Oh no, that's
Yeah,
something else.
that's 4K on the Kaleidoscape, 4K HDR,
Mm.
not on this though.
all right.
It's a
So
good
what
watch.
about what you guys have watched this week? Abe, any other movie besides the homework that we had?
No,
I'm gonna put a PSA out. If nobody knows, on Kaleidoscape they're advertising a movie called Homestead, and apparently that is a pilot episode to a show. And I didn't know before we watched it, and it ends just leading into an episode or something like that, a show, and that was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
All right. So we won't watch Homestead. Oh yeah, the new Mummy came out on Kaleidoscape too. I wanted to watch that.
oh yeah, I heard that one.
I heard that was
Brendan
fantastic.
Fraser, huh, Mummy?
Also, the new
Yeah.
Mummy, yeah, the
Out
remake.
there, yeah.
Mhm.
It's $39.99 right now. It's on my
Yeah, I
watch.
might have to wait on that one.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I
Have to
heard
wait.
that one is a little more.
I heard it was scary. Pretty
Yeah,
scary.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
but
it.
it's
Have you
unique,
checked that one
you know.
out yet, Nelson? The Mummy.
That's on
No,
Kaleidoscape?
no. Yeah, it's available on the Kaleidoscape, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one.
Yeah, it's $39 though. So
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll wait for the special pricing on that. One.
Yeah, you know they'll put it on.
Man,
Yeah.
you know what? You could pay $750 now and watch it in 10 years.
Oh gosh. All right. So what about you, Paul? Any other movies besides the homework movie?
I said goat,
You
No,
said
go.
go.
and
Okay,
that's the only other one that I had opportunity to watch. Yeah.
Nelson, what about you, sir? What movies you watched this week?
I just watched the Yellowstone, the new remake, not the remake, but the continuation.
What's it called? Dalton's Ranch or something like
yeah,
that?
they have it on Kaleidoscape. You
Yeah,
saw
it came
it?
out on
Yeah.
Kaleidoscape. Yep, $24.99 for the season
Oh,
pass.
wow.
For
Is
the
that a series?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's available on Paramount, but you can also get it through Kaleidoscape.
Some of
and
these
then
shows.
Now, these
yeah.
when they do those shows that are say primarily broadcast on Paramount and they put them on Kaleidoscape, are there any advantages to the quality that we're getting on Kaleidoscape?
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
Like, I mean, or like, are they getting? Is Kaleidoscape getting kind of the better version of that movie to stream or to download for? I'm just curious.
Whatever effect you're gonna get,
Like, is Paramount
between
giving them
the
a good
difference-
version of it?
the difference between the streaming and like a downloaded file, that whatever that difference
Well,
is,
no,
you're
is
gonna
the
get.
studio giving?
Are you sure
Yeah.
about that?
They're giving them
Yeah, I mean, the
reimbursement.
majority, as great as the Apple TV could look with a lot of the streaming stuff, there's always, it depends. I mean, if you want to spend the
You're
money,
saying that they're going to release it before the disc.
what?
The quality of the streaming and the audio, they're going to release it on streaming before the disc, or
Yeah, it comes out, and then the next day they release it
so like
on the Kaleidoscape.
Dutton Ranch is what you're talking about. As I don't know if that's even on Paramount, but I mean it's you're saying they're releasing it before a disc.
No,
comes
so
out.
what happens is the episode will air on Paramount, and then the next day Kaleidoscape will get it, and you can watch it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the
But
quality.
he's saying,
aspect.
how do you
Like,
know the
they're-
quality's
they're not-
better? The disc isn't out for another 30 days. You know,
Well,
Yeah,
It's,
Are they-
it's
are they-
better than streaming, is what he's saying.
Yeah, it's better than
Are you
streaming, but
sure
are
it
they getting
is?
the
Because like,
high
like
with
you're
DJ
assuming it
master?
is because it's on Kaleidoscape, and I like listen. I looked at Kaleidoscape and thought about it, but I like. Are you actually sure that it's different than
Well-
the Paramount stream?
Well, technically, it should be better,
It should be.
but if it should be technically, but it doesn't mean that it will be. But the Apple TV on its own, running that series through Paramount, looks fantastic.
yeah.
Now if you feel that this is worth your purchase and watching it this way, and if you feel it's giving you an improvement that way, then go for it. But otherwise,
Well, like is Paramount maybe sending the download of like say the master copy of that
My
file
question
to
is more
for
like
high
the
resolution?
video aspect of Kaleidoscape is something, but it's not. It's mostly the audio, and I don't think there's any difference between the audio of streaming and if they encode it into like a Kaleidoscape stream
Hmm.
It
before
should be a
before
much
the
higher
effect.
bit rate though. Should be a very
It
audio
should
beyond-
be, but is it?
Yeah.
Like we don't know because the disc hasn't been released.
Oh my
like-
god! Oh no! Oh, let's,
Like-
let's start
Scott
talking
brings
about-
all the boys to the yard.
Yeah,
Damn
What-
right.
Oh, we got
What
Red
did
on
what did you
I was-
say
I was
about
about
the
to
new
make a
Anthony?
joke.
What did you say? What did you say?
I was gonna make a joke and be like, "Rich, you're the only one not here, man."
So Nelson, what do you think
You-
about the differences?
You guys come in
between-
with freaking 20 minutes left, and I got to get up at 4:00 in the morning.
I
Okay.
told you,
Alright,
man. You never say I've got to be quick. 'cause that's
Come
only
on, don't be
4-hour
sad, Don. Come
live
on.
stream.
We're
Hey,
here,
Don,
we're here
Don,
to-
I
Do you
came
see-
on
do you see
thinking
what
that
it
we were
says
gonna
under my
do like a
name,
live like a thing with Dave. I thought we were doing like a live
Well,
consultation or
I-
something. Like that.
look,
That's the only reason I'm here.
I'm trying to get to that before the end of the show.
We spent 30 minutes plexing away our time.
30. Must have
We
been-
even,
must-
we even had a tour we were supposed to do. Now we got to move it to next week.
I don't know.
All right,
Paul messaged me and said that we're going to have a group intervention. So
We had a tour we were supposed to do, but now
I
we got
better
to do
go
it
grab
next
some
week.
beers and officially start vacation then.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I want to apologize also to Muson. He sent us his theater in through. So we're I don't know that we're going to get to that.
No,
but
we'll do it justice next week. There's
yeah,
no
for
point.
sure.
We don't
For
want to
sure, yeah.
rush to it. It's an
Yeah, I don't
amazing
wanna rush
theater.
through it, so
It's an amazing theater with good specs. So we'll do it justice next week. And
yeah, for sure. So we got our first ever picture tour. So we're gonna go through his tour, and he wrote us a phenomenal email talking about, he's been a fan of the channel and he loves the channel and stuff like
Oh,
that. So
very nice.
I think he's in Australia, so the time
Yeah.
zone just makes
Oh
it.
wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Well,
appreciate from Melbourne. is
Hopefully
where-
he likes it enough to watch it twice at least.
That is
No, he's
This
been.
week and next week, right?
Yeah, so we will share his pictures of his theater, and we'll go through all of his equipment and stuff next week. So but yeah, Abe, if you want to go ahead and share the progress.
Hey, I didn't mean to do that.
No,
No, that was
Oh,
already
we
on the
loved
plan.
it, man. We loved it. That's
Abe,
that's
Abe's
what it's
already-
about,
Abe
man.
already mentioned it at the first 5 minutes of the hour, but we
Oh, I missed that. But
yeah,
Hey.
so we
Hey, Don is just gonna let you sit in the green room for 10 minutes next time.
Obviously, you did something right. We've got more super chats tonight than we ever
Yeah,
had.
no, I like it.
So, I mean, you know,
In the way I look at it, if we have time, if we don't, that's fine. 'cause
Croson,
this
I
is so
kind
much
of know
fun.
you, and I'll just say shit.
yeah, let's do it. Pull it up, Abe.
Okay, all right. I'll pull up. We'll do a little bit. We'll just do a little. Okay, share screen here. Share screen. Okay, entire screen.
So we were talking about the Kaleidoscape, right? And so I was wondering, we're talking about differences. So from my understanding, Kaleidoscape only, well, I shouldn't say only, Kaleidoscape supports Dolby Vision 5 or Blu-ray discs, Dolby Vision 7. So you guys notice a difference in that.
Well, here's the other difference that I mean, so
but they all have Lumigens and
well, not
Mad
only
VR.
that, but
You've got a Kaleidoscape. You've got
Mad VR.
no. I was actually going to
That
go the
is true,
totally
right?
opposite way of this because most projectors that are out there don't support Dolby Vision. They're only getting the HDR.
They're only
10
getting
version.
HDR 10. Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Well, that's just the old ones, Don. You gotta
Yes,
upgrade.
that's the
come on.
NV8,
Like,
man. Like,
adapt.
That's like
Adapt or die.
last year. Come on.
You gotta get
Like-
you some X Jimmy and all
The
of
only,
that.
yeah, the
Yeah.
only ones that support.
I think a $50 lifestyle projector does it now.
Mad VR does it.
WC,
Lumigen does
Epson,
it.
Sony does not. All the big players does not
Yeah,
support.
in
Dolby.
a projector
you
world,
know,
it's a completely
Adapt or
different
die.
Marco
Let
doesn't do
Sony,
that.
let WC die. That's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my shows yet, Rach.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
pop that
I thought it
up.
was good.
Here we go.
Oh, you ready? Oh, he didn't even. I didn't
Yeah,
even know.
I was like, we gotta hit this button, otherwise we're
Oh,
gonna
that's
continue
fine.
on forever.
So yeah, I just want to kind of
I just want to say Abe has been doing way more work than he needs to do.
yeah, I want yeah.
Right.
So Anthony got a new house, and we've been trying to figure out how to place his theater in and amongst his floor plan because we also have to place space for the bedroom, space for a bathroom, a den, and a little entry. So we've done moved the space. And so right here, this screen is how many different versions layouts we've done of this space. And we've done this, and then we've done that, and we've just tried every possible combination of layouts
That's
to see
a lot.
which one kind of works. This is what's there now. So this has to be removed. This wall has to be removed, and then they're gonna fill in this balcony area, and then we're gonna have to build a whole new wall. So, we've been playing with, starting from here, what are all the different variations we can do in this space? And as we look at them, we review them, we look at the pros and cons, and then we just say, okay, nope, and we mark them off. And then we keep going. And then we've got some more layouts. So we're starting to settle here, and I'll flip to the latest. So this is the latest that we've kind of come up with right here. And this is, and Anthony's been very, integrated into every single discussion of because this is his theater. So I want to make sure I build it to exactly what his expectations are in the space. So far, this is kind of where we're going with the concept of this projector is actually going to be outside of the theater, shooting through a port glass, which may or may not be concealed in a box or not, or just exposed there on a pole, just shooting through a port glass above the door, above the header of the door. And then the goal is we've got this build out here that we can't change because
that
it's
was
where
like
the
fireplace type of thing.
fireplace. So we decided to just kind of hide it. And originally, actually, we started off with where's the one? I started off doing something like this and trying to find some creative way to hide it, and then we did some stuff. But then he was like, "Well, let's just cover it up." So then that's what led to this here. We just flushed out, which also gives me a cavity here. We can put secret storage or extra depth for our subwoofers. So I'm not quite sure So we're just to have a placement. What I'm showing here is an all Klipsch THX. I think it was the 8000 Ls all the way around for the bed layer, and then I've got the THX 5002 Ls for the heights, and then subs are still up in the air. But what I'm hoping is we can utilize these cavities not only for a bass trap but also to place a subwoofer. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a frame wall. This can be like a cabinet wall, like a facade wall, like that can be hinged open, removed to get to this area. So we're still working on details for this, but we have an area to cover these subs. And then here's our front wides shooting right at the
it's already angled in. So it looks like previously when we talked about this before, there was a closet on that right hand wall of the theater. Looks like you removed that and pushed it down to the bottom. Like that was a Paul suggestion. You were correct. Yeah. That was a Paul suggestion to do that. So that looks great that you were able to gain a little bit more theater space by doing that.
Yeah, and we also had it where we were talking about, we ever did want to change in another direction, we could flip this with the seating here and the screen here or do something. But this is the layout that Anthony has.
So what are we looking at with this particular for dimensions? How wide and how
19'6" by 15'5" is our internal dimension. If we include this area, if this was part of the envelope of the room, if you
so
will.
how many feet is the baffle wall up front?
This is basically a and it could grow deeper, but right now I just show it as a 2x6 wall with right now I show a 1-inch acoustic panel just for a reference point. But then it's spaced off the wall by like a ½ inch or an inch or something.
All right, so everything's basically just going to be in a 2x6, and that's why you'll utilize the corners for the subs.
Right, yeah, and like I said, this will be either accessible access to in here with like some type of hidden door, hidden panel that'll get you into this area to service the sub or whatever. But we'll also include a bass trap in this corners as well.
And what are we looking at for screen size?
So for screen right now, the screen is 11'5", which is what in inches? $137. Which actually, this is based on his original Anthony's original screen, but we're gonna basically keep the same size, but just go to a 16:9. One thing we.
So what was the width of that?
We'll see about that, but he's got my original screen. It's 150 scope is what I have right now. So what he's trying to do is like keep it similar.
Yeah. So 137 is a 157 diagonal.
150.
Yeah, 157.
157 and 15:9. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Correct. So and I'm working on the elevations of that to show that in 16:9.
The 57-degree thing he has there, I'm pretty happy with. So if I see a 57-degree viewing angle, I'm probably happy with 150 scope, kind of wide, 138, 140 inch wide image. Like 157 seems like a pretty wide image, Yeah,
so and honestly, you'll probably only lose about if you only lose about 8 inches if you do a constant height. So it'll be about 150, 148, something like that. So
things we're talking about is the 8 lens that I have on my Epson. My Epson can do anything, but we're talking about the 8 lens and stuff like that, and it's things that we're talking about is like the distance around walking on the couch. Like I think he is a little bit more cautious about trying to be.
I want to make sure you can walk by here. Because we still
got to be symmetrical
layers.
I'm maybe more acceptable of inconveniences than he is.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. Like I'm walking around that couch at 1 foot. For my
I bet you'll appreciate it with
I have the speaker over here
when it is in there.
I don't enter from the back, but my whole family like shimmies around because like the couch dimensions he has are accurate, but I also
Mhm.
have another one that comes out of one side, and my family already goes around that. You know, like so there's little things like that that we have to decide that are is it worth is it okay for me, or is it something we have to design around?
Mhm.
And I kind of like where he's going here.
Yeah,
But
and we've got a nice little equipment rack room, so we put our equipment rack and all of our stuff in there. And then you got plenty of space there, which I kind of like this area for the racks. Like both, I mean, your racks for the entire house could probably be located here if you need, for networking.
I'm looking at some ubiquity stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely like that layout. It looks pretty good.
we're not doing those ceiling speakers though. I can tell you that.
Well, these were placeholder. Yeah, we haven't had a discussion on speaker systems yet. I just put these as placeholder, just to show that if I did an all clip system, this is the ones I would choose. I remember you had mentioned clips, but yeah, we need to have a discussion whether or not it's going to be this or Pro Audio or Theory.
I like the 57-degree viewing angle, the couch. I like all that kind of stuff. Like this is the first time I'm seeing this layout with a old notch kind of thing, and 2.6 seems pretty good to me, honestly.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You got to squeeze by a little bit, but it's not bad. Yeah, but this is better than what you have now.
And
So
you got room for at least 3 or 4 more subs.
yeah, well, yeah, we can. Yeah, so and then I was thinking you got to say we can stack subs, so we can do some stacks. We can do some arrays here. So yeah, I wanted to.
The question is acoustically. This is where I don't know. Acoustically, what is the consequence? What do we need to do with that left wall? Like, does it need to be solid wall just to match the
this
right
really
wall?
honestly
Or
this could really be facade, because really I'm still considering this your perimeter. So we don't need to necessarily build a solid. That could be your perimeter wall. This could just be a facade wall that could blow through.
I think for a lot of people, we want to know because like this is things that I don't know. Like the inside wall, is that better acoustically to make that a solid wall or not?
No,
like
well, honestly,
do
I'd rather
you want the symmetry of it, or do you not? Like you have 16 inches, you could make it a base trap to hell.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would. That's what I plan on doing. I mean, definitely keep it. Keep it.
He's probably going to insulate all in there.
I'm going to insulate along inside here. This could basically, like I said, this could just be a skin. As far as the way I look at it, it's just
a frame with fabric wrapped around it.
My question is, it being only on one side, is that a problem, or is it a solution?
Well, no, because that's your boundary, and this is your boundary, right there. These are your boundaries. That's your envelope.
Right. So if you're only absorbing on one side, is that a problem?
Not for bass. Not for bass at all, because the sound goes through bigger than this room.
Yeah, if we put
the size of the room,
you
and
to match a bass track on one side.
Yeah, it only comes down to like your wave cancellations and your seating positions, and that is based on the shape of the room, which Abe, I'm sure, is accounting for. But a lot of that can be manipulated with, phase and stuff like that. But as far as like imaging wise, that's more of like your reflective surfaces.
Well, and also, if we treated this as your envelope, then when I do look at the modes, that dimension is not as forgiving as this dimension here, the 50 foot. Having that extra foot, the room modes are not so close together.
Yeah, because it comes more square.
More square, right? So the width, the modal, your primary resonance of your width is not the same as not in the same location as your primary resonance on your length. So we don't have to deal with multiple modal issues being at the same point in space. So having a little bit more rectangular room, That's kind of want to still want to keep that rectangular shape. But then also we need room for subwoofers. We need room for a bunch of stuff. So
Yeah,
I don't want
I like you how you've hidden it. I think all your thoughts here are all amazing. Like, so I'm in agreement with you on over. That was the left side, and you. So before he had a debump out, kind of like for symmetry on the right side, and
Yeah.
I
Trying to
thought that
figure
was
out.
kind of a waste. You know, like I don't know
Yeah.
if you could show that, but
Yeah, I
So
did this
the-
one originally. Let's see. Let me open that one up.
this was earlier today. So give me-
Yeah, that's why.
it was he kind of had a bump out on the left, but he also kind of symmetry did it on the right, and it was a little bit like like that.
So I originally kind of started with this. I said, okay, if I have to keep this bump out, what can I do? So I kind of like jetted it in, bumped it across there, and then I created kind of a faux matching bump out on the right, just so that when you're seated here, you have the kind of some
Visualize that.
symmetry there. It kind of has a nice look and feel. And then to decorate the back, I kind of recessed back the back, and then I put like a little LED light. So like this was just like kind of just an element, a design element. So I kind of did this, and I like this. But in talking to Anthony, he was like, "Well, can we just get rid of that bump altogether by just flushing out the wall?" And I said, "Well,
For me, when I'm looking at it, there's an effort for symmetry, but it's not symmetrical. So it was like, man, I get where you're going, but it's just not symmetrical because it's
Yeah,
still
but you're not going to see the symmetricalness because it's all going to be covered behind
It's
fabric.
not gonna be
maybe or maybe I do. I don't know.
Well, this
You
is
know?
symmetrical. Now, I'll tell you what. The only place it's off just a little bit because I wanted you to have just a little bit bigger egress on one
Right.
side.
I get exactly.
I didn't make your bump out quite as deep, so you can get to that front row. I didn't want you having to squeeze from 1'9"
Right.
on this side for no good reason. So I did
Right.
lessen the depth of that. So I mean, this layout still would work, and then you have the same distance behind the angle walls here for whatever we do with the subs. But this also works too. I mean, that one here. It's just
Yeah.
it's just different. But
Yeah.
here you got it's flat. Well, we're gonna do something creative with the elevations. I haven't got there yet.
Doing
So we can make
this
it
slide. I'm telling you, I like that one better.
This one.
Yeah.
No worries. No, hey, that's fine. This is your theater. That's the most important thing. My thing is just to make everything work and make sure everything gels, and then find good solutions for these cavities and figure out how best to utilize this space. Like,
Right.
what's the best use of this space? And that's the key to designing. Is sometimes
It's the
when you
hard part. Yeah.
you got to find out what are all our ways that we can make use of this space, which is why we go through tons of layouts. Just how do we do this? How do we look at it? And then we finally through talking with Anthony settle on most importantly how they see themselves using the room, and how they see, because Anthony's theaters, he's going to be in here for a long time. I want him to enjoy it.
Yeah,
So-
I would. Yeah, like we're in it, and I keep thinking Abe should ask for more money because I'm kind of ridiculous.
Well, you feel free to send more. I'm okay with that. Hey, Anthony,
We take PayPal, friends and family.
He's like, hey, I take PayPal donations all day long.
Hey, yeah, I won't stop you, man. I'm just kidding with you. But no, this is good. So my next step now is to start embellishing this. I'm going to start doing the elevations of these walls and coming up with furthering the design concept for how this is all going to work. And then we got to talk about speakers and solidify.
Yeah, let's get rid of those ceiling speakers. I don't like them.
Okay, I can do that right now. I was just placing whatever the timbre match speaker from Clips was.
I already have the same ones.
Just
that
throw in some
they-
RSLs up there. You'll be
on the
fine.
back of them, they say don't install in the ceiling. I install in the ceiling anyway. So
Well, I was almost going to put the same 8000L in the ceiling like you did. Just
yeah,
I said, no, I don't want to put the round ones. But yeah,
I don't like the round ones. I can't do it.
Well, guys, if you would like a
Yeah.
theater designed by Abe, make sure you reach out to him at abe@3dsquared.com. As you can see, he puts a lot of work into multiple designs of the theater. So how many is there a limitation before there's an extra charge of how many designs you come up with, Abe?
Yes, because I do watch and do monitor the hours of drafting time I do spend on these jobs. As long as we don't go too far, like right now, doing floor plans for him has not been an issue because really, I'm just moving a room, I'm just moving walls around, I'm just flipping things around. If I were to do a whole full blown design, do all the elevations, and it's like, I'd like to flip the whole room, or I'd like to change design. Yeah, that's a whole new, that's a lot of work. You're redrawing it from scratch at that point. So yeah, as long as the modification within reason, it's usually not a problem. Or if
It's a great question though, because I'm asking myself the same thing as we're going through this, and like I don't want to like tax him, but it's like I'm trying to.
But you got to be
I don't know.
satisfied.
I
You
don't
gotta
know
live
if
with it.
our original thing was out of scope. That's why I tried to be clear with beginning.
I'm going to put it in this perspective. I have a lease on my car right now that's up, and I'm looking to upgrade the car. I went to a couple different dealerships, and one of the dealerships was giving me I'm talking about a phenomenal deal. They're giving me like $23,000 off of a vehicle, but I didn't like the interior, and I have to live with it. And I sent a picture to my wife, and I said, "Look, watch this." I told the salesman, I said, "Watch this." First thing that came back, is the interior blue? So, and that's the first thing that came back from her. Not about the deal, not about anything else. So you have to live with it. So take your time with it. Make sure that you make sure that you're happy with the design, and make sure So just make sure that you can live with it and you're at peace with it. That's all I can suggest.
Yeah, it's very true, and that's why I don't mind spending the time to get the floor plan right. Now, once we go further down the line, then we're gonna, the deeper we get, it's harder to undo, and then we need to look at things. But right now, so far, so good. So,
yeah, I agree. And Abe's been great to work with. Anybody who wants to do it should do it.
Cool, Mr. Rich, you've been a man of few words.
As usual.
But you're not. Are you not in your place today?
Yes, I am, but somewhere in another room. I'm actually in the kitchen right now.
You're like Ike, changing backgrounds.
I know,
around
man.
every other week.
Everybody's changing their backdrop.
Yeah. Also, I got to give a shout out to Derek because I'm also working with Derek on the theater. But I sent him homework and he's got to get back to me. So he's got to review some floor plans I sent him. So
He'll get back to
Derek,
you in
I
6
hear that.
months.
Mr. Scottio, how
Derek
are you,
will
sir?
get back to you in 6 months.
You're on mute, Scottio.
Muted is what he is.
He's looking for
So
it.
is
I thought he was paused for
There
a
we
second.
go. There we go. Well, just roast.
yeah, he was pretty good at freezing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's good.
Just
I remember
been
that
working a
was-
lot. We had a big, they call it a mini retreat for our board members. So it's basically
Oh.
not a retreat, but it's a full day event of working with the executive team and the board and just kind of future planning and stuff. So it's been
Cool.
incredibly busy. Late
How's the optical drive business going?
I gotta show you. Oh, it's
Wow.
on Blur, isn't it?
He got
That was about 20 of them sitting there.
That's what I was saying. Everybody's
Maybe you
changing their
had like a
background.
stocking over your
What's going
camera
on
for
with
that
that?
silhouette
Here.
effect around you.
Visual
Soft
effects.
skin.
Ooh, do I do enhance?
Oh, there you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a Scotty we
Fancy.
know and love. There it is.
Wow, are those all ready to ship?
No, those just rolled in, plus some more on the floor, and then all those over there. And then this stack over here. I mean, they're moving, man. That stack there was up to here. And that's been like 3 days. So,
And I think you said no, did you? So where are you? Where are you shipping to? Are you shipping all over the world or
Yeah, all over the world.
all over the world? Because I thought you
Yeah.
said no China earlier, so I thought I
No,
saw that.
I said
No,
I had
he
some
did
coming in from overseas, and I
Oh,
just wanted
okay.
to make everyone to just kind of know that these are not Chinese,
Ah,
knockoff
okay.
drives. You know what I mean? Like
They're
Mm.
not.
all
You
of
didn't
them are
order
the
them
same.
off of Timu, is what you're saying.
No, no Timu crap, right? These are all brand new OEM. It's just
Or
constantly kind of sourcing them, and then they move fast because, like, I kind of keeping my promise. I'm not out there scalping people. So
Mhm.
keeping it real for us home theater guys.
Cool.
Yeah, keep it real.
Well,
Keep it real.
we dropped that link earlier. Let me see. If
Yeah, I
can find
appreciate it. Yeah, definitely.
that Google link. Let's see what I got posted in my paste.
I figured it was kind of hard for everyone to remember if anyone was interested. Like, they're not, how often are you going to remember an email address halfway through a show? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even
I
remember.
copied it and bookmarked it.
Yeah, so we will
And I
or
put it on the screen, and anybody could.
Yeah.
so
pass it.
Ike said he'll put it in the show notes too.
Yeah,
So,
I'll put it in the show
All right.
notes.
That's cool.
so that way people can
I'll
look
let you guys
for
know
it.
if I get a hit or something.
Well, look, that's what we want. We hopefully everybody's supporting everybody here. That's what we want, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Yep, we know who to call if ours burns out. I know someone that
Mhm.
burns them out pretty quick, apparently.
yeah, I'm just a burnout. That's all.
Because he's
Well,
using
when
them
you
for
work-
his coffee holder.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
When you work 14-hour days, it's easy to get burnout.
Yeah. So,
For sure.
but yeah, like if you would like to be a guest on the show, please shoot us an email to homethunderhublive@gmail.com, just like Musan did. He sent us in a bunch of pictures of his theater, and we're going to showcase that next week. So you don't actually have to be on the show. You can send us pictures of your home theater with a list of all the equipment. And like I said, thank you for the kind email, Musan. Appreciate that. All the way from Melbourne, Australia. So nice to know that we got some listeners out there in the down under, right?
I'm going to make myself a Vegemite sandwich on that episode.
Oh,
Very,
God.
very good. Very good. Yeah. So
Minute work.
Hey,
from the
Yeah.
land down under,
Exactly.
Yeah.
where women, what is it? Where women
Women
roam
go. Something
and where
like that.
and men thunder.
I just know about
okay,
food.
well,
It's time to end the
That
show.
is time to end the show, right?
You guys are not gonna get me in trouble.
Oh,
Please like, share,
man.
subscribe, all that good stuff.
Don's doing this right here.
If you
Yeah.
if you made it to the end credits, thank you.
And
Please.
we're sorry.
All right. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff. Make sure that you are subscribing to all of our channels. And then until next time,
Lights down,
sound up.
and don't blame us for your.
next upgrade.
Next upgrade. You would think we rehearsed that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that one worked.
But we
Yeah.
didn't. So
No.
see you next week, everyone.
Stay safe. Watch movies.